Welcome, 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 everybody, to this fantastic Blaze Blue event, day 2 of Text Now's Detonator event. It's me, your boy, Skellington117, joined with my guy.
It's me, Toledo, out here. And let me tell you something, this bracket is looking to be a little crazy here today. And we're finally coming in with the end of like the top 12. And already we're starting off with what will probably end up being a banger with Haru and Monarch.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. Now, Kagura, big normals, big damage. It is what it is. And then we got the Zoner, the classic. Monarch, just going to try to control neutral, keep the beast at bay. Kagura got to talk up the girls real quick. You know what it is. Let them know what's up. I like that we're letting the intros rock already.
However, of all the characters, Lambda's not trying to have a conversation with you. She's just trying to keep you at bay, and when she needs you, take you to the corner and just spend that cash or whatever for resources needed. However, it looks like Haru's already managed to corner Monarch right now early in. Monarch managing to poke out with a drive. 4D's whiffing. Yeah. Haru starts his pressure off.
Yeah, block. Very patient. Okay. You don't need to hit anything.
Yeah, just taking it nice and easy. 6C lands, 2DA immediately bursted.
Yeah, counter hit on that. You do not want to take it. I respect that burst, but you're still in the corner.
Oh, wow, what a pickup. Drops it, unfortunately. Okay.
Yup. Then we got a hit rapid, dash out of the corner.
Yep. Here we go. Manages to use the B orb. 5DB whiffs, but so does Monarch's air drive. But the 2-2D will land, however. Ooh. Uses the wheel, just backs up, just wants to see what Haru has to offer on defense. Staying just out of range of that flash kick and still being in pressure.
Yeah, nice catch. Great use of the gravity. Yep. We're going to take Haru to the corner now. Okay, complete.
And that's, yeah. 2-2D. Oh, yeah, goes for the Spike Chaser Rookie. That's one of the big things about Lambda. Any hit she gets, or most hits she gets, she can take you to the corner. A great 3C under the Wyvern. Ooh.
Don't you ever try to Wyvern at me.
It's like, are you kidding me? I'm not trying to deal with that. Ooh, nice.
Oh, man. And it's kind of what we saw against Carl's Nassan yesterday with the 2Cs. Catch these moves right before they come out.
Yeah, and the big thing about Wyvern that people tend to underestimate is the fact that it actually has quite a big hurt box attached to it. So if you lab it out, a lot of characters have good response to it. 6A, B flash kick. Let me tell you something. Partitioning that charge is not easy.
Yo, speaking of her,
yeah,
please.
Never forget.
Oh, it's twice.
And the instant. Yeah.
Next round.
Yeah. Pack that one up.
Oh, man. And we really see the difference.
What? The flash kick on the 2D? I have not seen that before. Oh, okay.
A little too early on the overhead.
Spike Chaser hits, follows up with the 5D. All right, this should be great corner carry. Sets up the well. What are you going to do, Kagura?
Down back. I'm patient. I only need one hit. We've really seen the difference in how these characters win.
Ooh, great usage of 2-2D from Monarch to get out of the 60A. This should be...
It's a counter hit.
Yeah, that was going to definitely lead to about 4K. Monarch bursts that accordingly.
A 4K if Monarch was lucky.
Yeah.
Haru's going to kill him.
Haru is quite optimized on Kagura. When he gets the right hit, he will make sure it hurts. And we've already seen that in like the first game here.
Nice rapid.
Haru.
This gravity well is killing him.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Once gravity well is set, it's because it restricts all horizontal movement. Even though Haru does have Wyvern and it'll guard point projectiles, he's not going to go far with it. Oh, and the burst bait already in the first game, huh?
That's 5 total. First one on day 1. On day 2.
Yes. Already in the first game.
Goodbye to your soul.
We'll see you around.
Oh, man.
And both players going right into it, being like, all right, bro, you snatched my soul, but it's my time. We're going
and that was scary because as we saw, Monarch actually got negative penalty.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
She was holding back.
Like, negative penalty is not frequently, it's not something you'll see very often in BB. But when you're in a case like that, when you're playing Lambda, who has such good control over that space, you can just back up. And if you're in negative warning, it's mostly fine, unless you get hit. That was an extremely weird, fatal interaction there. I have not seen that. There's the Wyvern, however, immediate burst. You can already tell that Monarch does not want to eat Kagura
Please
damage.
don't hit me.
Yeah. And like on top of the damage, Haru, when he's on offense, manages to maintain a really good position to kind of jail the opponent. However, we're seeing the inverse of that right now with Monarch currently jailing Haru.
Got hit by the off-screen overhead.
That's the big thing. Normally, if Lambda's in the middle of like using drives, you can just stand block it. But if she's in range of, oh, there's the 3C again.
Yep, under the Wyvern.
Ooh. Caught with the 5V, however,
sold
not
out.
much more. Gets the overheads, pops the wheel, probably going to back off soon. Spends the RC, no, wants to stay in, baits out the flash kick too.
Woo.
And Monarchs looks really on top of it compared to already from the first game.
Yeah, the adaptations have been made. What are you going to do, Haru? Monarch's looking for these Wyverns, looking for the wild ins.
Haru
Counter,
maintaining,
trade.
getting in
he
slowly.
picked that up.
Blocks a 2DA, and a great challenge from Monarch.
Yeah, but you kidding me?
Overhead. Wow. Nice pickup. Good carry.
All the way to the corner.
2-4 and 4D is blocked, but not the 4D. You gotta watch how Lambda's posing so you can call out that 4D and block accordingly.
Yeah, it's so tough, though.
Spike Chaser Oki into 3C. This isn't gonna kill yet. Not enough damage before the super. However, Haru forced to spend the burst. It just runs through the gravity well. Haru trying to just get in there. 2-2D is blocked.
Barrier, all right.
However, gets caught with the drive.
5D.
That's gonna be it for Haru now.
Yeah, Monarch finding himself in top 8 and Haru finding himself out of the tournament.
And it is rough out here, man. This is, and keep in mind, you got to remember, this is only top 12 loser side. Remember that Monarch, you know, the winner of Frosty Faustings got sent to losers earlier, yesterday. So we're already looking at some pretty insane play and kind of an insane looking bracket, like as it stands, right? So yeah, that's just nuts as it is.
Yeah, and we would like to thank Text Now for bringing us this insane bracket, sponsoring the tournament. If you guys do scan that QR code, you're going to be able to open up Text Now, download Text Now, and make sure to open up the app as well to donate $2 to the prize pool. And just a little bit about them, they're a fantastic service. Free cellular service across the US and Canada. You can't beat it, right? If you want to use them as a second phone number, they give you completely free real phone number. It's great for side hustles, businesses, anything like that. If you want to use them as your phone service, $5, they send you a SIM card. That's it. You're done with paying any bill. Any phone bill, you're done with. It's 2022. Who's trying to pay phone bills right now? Not me.
That's the big question you got to ask yourself. Why am I
inflation's getting to me. I'm not trying to pay that.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, yeah, it's a great service that they are providing. So just make sure to, check them out. If you're interested, install it, open it up, and you'll see what you get. And right now, we're about to open up with a very fun set. We're
about to open up some violence.
This will be Ryukasim versus Chaotic. Now, Chaotic, as we saw from yesterday, super optimized Azrael, willing to play it a bit patiently. Ryukasim, a bit wild, so to speak. So this should be an interesting clash between Azrael and Hakumen.
Yeah, I mean, Hakumen can definitely control Azrael. Fantastic JC. 4C controls so much space against this character. It's very hard to poke in. So we're going to see how Chaotic tries to navigate these big normals that Hakumen's going to bring to him.
Mm-hmm. Starts off with the 3C. Ooh,
and that will and that will actually go under the 4C at that range. So that's why you saw that round start.
Yeah, on top of that, 3Cs actually will low crush lows as well. So it's really useful if Hakumen opts to go for 3C as well. It's a really weird property about it, but it's very important in a lot of cases. I only know this because he low crushed my 2B one time, and I was like, are you kidding me? Good instant block from Chaotic, and again, just playing patiently and just waiting out in the neutral here. Maintaining his spacing. Oh, great Enma from Ryukasim.
Yeah. Enma, fantastic tool in this matchup, too. Can basically use that on reaction to Gustav and will always win out.
Yeah. The invulnerability that Enma has is super relevant. Good tech on the throw there. That was instant. He was definitely OSing there. We'll have to see if Chaotic catches on to that, maybe tries to go for a TRM. However, right now, we've seen a good anti-air from him. That's an upper weak point. Next hit is going to hurt quite a bit. Gets the 5A anti-air. 6A goes into
Might be
OD.
it.
He wants to kill. That may just be high enough for a 5A afterwards. No, just goes for the rapid swap sides for the EA. Show a little bit of style with it.
Gotta look at that meter. Oh man,
That's the thing. You gotta spend the
close it out.
If you got the resources, you gotta spend it. 6C fatal round start. I would not blame Ryukasim if he decided to burst here. However, we're not gonna see that. Goes for the 6B.
A little bit of a drop there after the 6B.
Might have gotten his input eaten off the 6B jump cancel. 2C whiffs. Ryukasim with a good 3C here, but the 5A challenge from Chaotic just a little too far for the upper weak point. Ryukasim's forced to burst. Now that's such a big resource for Hakuman that he doesn't have. And he just gangster walks and 6A's him.
Oh, okay. Counter hit confirm here. We optimal. Bring him back down.
Active flow. Next hit will kill. 2, 3, 6.
You can guys say me. Oh my goodness, Chaotic just smelling out that counter, just like, oh, I think he's gonna counter here. Let me hold this real quick.
That's one of those things. Yeah, that's one of those things about Chaotic. Now I've hung out with him a bit and heard him play, but the number one thing that is absolutely scary about Chaotic is when he figures you out. Once he knows what you're gonna do, he will smoke you. And you have to be ready with new responses and new reactions to the situations he'll present. Good down back on the Enma. Nice challenge from Ryukasim to kind of just contest and beat out a potential poke from Chaotic.
Yup. Oh, counter hit. Good confirm.
Yeah. Gets one lower weak point. Plus frames on the Gustav. Backs off. Nice 4C from Ryukasim. Trying to make sure that he contests the space that Chaotic wants to poke at. However, a great anti-air. Not a big conversion, but these hits are starting to add up.
Oh, and here comes a big conversion. Optimal. Boom. Bring him down. High weak point.
5B pressure. 5C's on the OD activation. Pops active flow. This could just be it. Not could be. It just is.
Oh, this is so bad for Ryukasim right now. Gonna go into round 2, no burst on Chaotic's game point. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You can't. I don't think you can play patient anymore.
There's the 3C.
There is the 3C going under the 4A.
Exactly what you were talking about earlier. Accidental side swap still gets the weak point. Just kind of contesting in that space.
Confirm.
Good backdash.
Oh, get me out of there. Nice whiff punish. Catches the tag.
And that's double weak point. It's time for you to guess. Any hit is gonna kill here.
This
Gets
is
the
so
throw.
Scary. This is it.
Has to pop OD here. And this should be all she wrote. However, Ryukasim will get the chance to burst. Pops the OD, however. But the JA right there. And that is a quick and clean 2-0 for Chaotic Games.
Yeah, Chaotic just looked like he knew exactly what he needed to do in this Hakuman matchup. He was like, okay, you want to play reserve now? You don't want to go in like before? Fine. I'm good with it. I know how to, navigate the neutral, get my ends, and then murder you in cold blood.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think he said I'm making something pull up who wants some.
Yo, my man wants it.
But yeah, and like I was saying at the start of after game 1, if Chaotic sniffs you out, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. And and that's just to say, the level of play that we have to deal with. If you, and again, this is a 2 out of 3, and until we get to like winners, losers, and grand finals, right? You have to make sure that you are adjusting quickly. People get a little used to those long sets, but you have to know how to adapt quickly. It's kill or be killed, and in a bracket full of killers, let's just say it's a dangerous game out here.
Yeah, and speaking of adaptation, you got to be able to adapt to new phone services, changes in technology from people like Text Now. Fantastic service. Stop paying for your phone service, guys. Real talk. You really gonna pay $80 a month to AT&T when you could just have it for free? Save $960 a year. I'm just saying.
It adds up.
Just throwing it out there.
And
the QR code is right on stream. Scan that. Open up the app, and you will download. And you will donate $2 to the pot. Let's get these players paid too. Thanks again to Text Now for sponsoring.
Speaking of which, we've got what should be a pretty interesting set. This will be Uri versus Kira. Now, this one's going to be tough. Uri, of course, made second place at Frosty Faustings. Storied player, very high level lychee player, and Kira is no slouch either. I'm not gonna lie, I warmed up with him, and let me put it this way, he kind of smoked me a bit. So we're gonna have to see what we got here.
You're just boosting his confidence. It's okay. You're not washed up like me yet.
Not yet. Backs up with the JB.
Admits I'm washed up. I see how it is.
Uri setting the staff.
Yup.
And just backing off a lot. You know, one of S's talents is, of course, her strong neutral. However, Lychee also has very great ways to play a bit of a non-committal neutral as well. So it's interesting to see how both players will have to navigate around each other. And wow, that's $100 contribution for
That's so I thank you.
Thank you so much.
Somebody's trying to see everybody get paid.
Indeed, they are. Let's counter it here. Wow, not sure if Uri ended up side swapping there. Kira ends up blocking with his face with the 4D there. Gets the JB, unable to convert there, bit of an awkward height. Maybe was looking to do a delay JBB in order to pick up from the ground. Just doesn't work out accordingly. Crouching hit confirm.
Yeah, and we've seen that before.
Oh, my word. I have not seen that one before.
That one's new.
That was new to me. We have a local S, but he doesn't do that. That one is sick.
Jeez.
Blocked the counter assault, however, Uri was so ready for it.
And what we've been seeing is whenever Uri tries to run up and do a ground approach, Kira just throws a button in his face and gets a counter hit. That's both of his hits last round. So let's see if Uri changes to just throwing the staff like before and just making Kira impatient. Just like there.
Really smart from Uri. I'm not sure if that might be a character-specific thing, but Uri crouched after the 5A when Kira attempted to go for the instant overhead and managed to duck under it. I'm not sure if Lychee's crouching hitbox simply just isn't hit by the instant overhead or not, but that might be really big for something later, because that instant overhead JC is pretty big for S's mix-up game. Kira popping the OD, Uri playing it safe and backing off, avoiding the EA. Ends up taking the game from Kira off of that interaction.
Yeah, and that second round was convincing. Uri just looked like he had all the cards. Just like, all right, let me make him a bit impatient, neutral, yada, yada. All this good stuff. S buttons, I don't really care about him. I'm Lychee, I can always compete. And then just mixed him to death.
Yeah, so now we just have to see what Kira has in response to Uri currently. Managing to contest the staff with the projectile, but it still gets set is the important thing here.
Nice air game.
Wow, caught on the air backdash with a deep 5B. Gets a good counter hit, but unable to pick up. Sets the 236B, and yeah, it's a nice conversion. All right, now this should be at least a couple crest setup. Unfortunately, drops the combo, but still manages to get the board. So that's plus frames now because of it. 5A throw, no TRM for him.
Great defense from Uri there.
Yeah,
ooh,
good 5C.
Not so great there, though.
Should be a nice conversion, at least over 3K. Can we get to 3.5? We can do a lot more than 3.5.
Yeah, if anyone was watching yesterday, guys, S does no damage. Remember, somebody said that. I can't particularly remember who. Can you remind me?
Whoever said that must have been capping. I mean, we're seeing like 4.7 here. That's kind of nuts, huh?
4.7 off a throw. S does no damage.
Oh, yeah, you know, 50 meter.
Yeah.
50 meter respect. That's all. No big deal.
Cool. Yeah, 3.7 before that. Just saying.
Nope. Anyway, so nice damage here. Pretty good movement from Kira in general, forcing the burst out of Uri. He wants to maintain momentum. Wow, I'm surprised that counter hit with the, I believe that was the 4B there.
Yeah,
forced to keep holding the offense because of the staff. Bursts might have been an overdrive that Kira intended. Nice IAD over there, but still gets caught up after the fact.
Yeah, and we've seen that cross up work twice now.
All right.
Atsu
sends the staff over, gonna come back. Kira forced to block it accordingly, and a nice air throw. Yeah, reacting to Kira's movement beautifully. However, not watching the spacing
nice
there.
Drop.
Yeah, might have missed the micro dash there or something. Who knows? Gets a nice conversion off the staff, and this should be a super to kill. All green? Yes, indeed.
All green, ready to go to the next round.
Yeah, for sure.
Collect 200 to go. Trying to collect more if he wins the tournament.
Oh, yeah, true. This is over $2,000 in the pot now. It's 2,100. It's quite a bit to work with here. Kira forced to hold that staff, and that's a big thing. You got to remember. Lychee's a lot like Teddy Roosevelt. Kind of walks around with a big stick, and you gotta acknowledge that. Sets the staff, uses the overdrive, forces Lychee to block, so the staff does have to retract. Good block on the DP.
Likes to talk.
True. Nice JD.
Well, and right now, Kara's letting the damage talk. Bring him to the corner.
Nice
3.5.
carry. Active flow is going to be up soon. Forces Kira to block the JC. It then gets the instant overhead there. Might have had to do that. A slight delay there. Really nice. This should be good damage and a crest setup. This next interaction can go very, very well.
Yeah, and guys, just remember, S does no damage.
Gets the, oh my, wow, that was it. That could have gone really poorly. Manages to trade off the gut shot. No burst from Uri. He's still in active flow. Forcing the counter assault. No meter on the side of Uri. 50 for the side of Kira. We might be able to see a projectile super on reaction to a staff set, but with that 50 meter used up on the counter assault, it's a definite no for now. Gets the JB counter it, another JB, and Kira is even 1-1 with Uri. Man.
And we saw so many just little hits that could have ended the game right there for both players. Uri hit him with 5B, if I remember properly, and a couple of air normals not able to convert, and same thing on Kara's side. So it looks like whoever just cleans up these stray hits and converts them into something bigger is going to take this game.
For sure.
And
both players
really
are
close.
Yeah, both players are extremely good at converting their hits into great damage, corner carry, and into Oki. Speaking of which, good hit there. Manages to get the DP Oki now. Have to block the staff.
Nice.
Great OD recognizing the 2B there. This will be good
bring
damage, good carry. Not quite to the corner, but might as well be. Just kidding. Steals the corner, but gets DP'd, and now all of a sudden the situation's reversed. A great DP on the side of Kira. No RC on. Oh, gets caught by the staff. Not even sure if that hit left or right. You'll have to take a guess later. Wow!
I watched that tape 5 million times and not know where it is.
So good. Such good movement from Uri to get under, but Kira recognized that and still got the JC. Oh, looking for that burst. Trying to catch Kira maybe being frustrated, but Kira does not give that away, and that is pretty good burst management. Now, going in with even overdrives for both.
Yeah, and this is scary. Uri's 1 round away. Looking really strong right now.
There's a lot of pressure here. Oh, try to go for the 6B. Has extremely good height. However, oh, wow. Nice uses of the JB. Oh, nice conversion, too.
Yep, catches the no-tech as well.
However, gets hit by the Kanchan. Good 236A. Converts off the counter hit as well. Gets caught with the JC, however. And this should be good damage. But the most important thing is that you now have to deal with light sheet corner offense with a staff set. Manages to get the DP. I think he cross-cut there. Wow, okay.
Still pressure. Catches the jump out.
Oh, caught some mash from Kira. Plus frames. It's still his turn. Nice IAD to get out of the staff from coming back. Good 6B, but no conversion. Didn't recognize it. Forced to block. Counter assault's available, but it might not even matter at this rate. I think Uri's got it.
All green.
Yep. And Uri manages to take it 2-0 over Kira. Or at least
2-1.
So. 2-1?
2-1.
I forget.
Kira was up there.
Yeah. 2-1. I forgot. It's just these sets. They're going so quickly. And you're just like, wow, what happened?
They're so fast and not fast at the same time.
Yeah. There's so much that... I love doing commentary. I like doing it a lot. But this is why I like...
It makes me feel a little dumb. Because there's so many little micro interactions. Yeah. And I'm having trouble keeping up with them while I'm just watching. And, and the only thing I have to do is say what's happening. And they're playing during those micro interactions and acting on it. And it's like, these guys are crazy.
Yeah.
They're OD.
The speed at which you have to play and adapt and adjust and try out new things is really, really important, especially with players as good as these. And you'll see it happen faster and faster only as this bracket continues. And you know, it's just nuts, honestly. We have another set that will be coming up. I believe this should be we had Uri and Kira, so this should be this will be interesting. This will
Beauregard versus Jibka.
So we saw Beauregard manage to etch out a win against Adroth last time. This matchup is going to be somewhat similar in the sense that if Jibka gets a hit, it could just be GG's, like next hit just kills straight up, or Beauregard will be able to maintain, will live by the skin of his teeth and get a win. As you know, as the stream may know, Jibka plays Naoto, very high damage character, very good corner carry, nice neutral buttons as well. Orgard does have experience in this matchup. I've seen him play against Jiv quite a good amount and other Naotos as well. So he knows what he's getting into when it comes to this. And Jibka has been in the game for quite a while. I would be shocked if he didn't have experience with New 13. So, yeah.
Yeah. Naoto also quite a mobile character. Not particularly easy to
He's not.
Oh, wait a minute.
No. Remember. Never believe.
No.
Oh, he picked it. He picked it. He picked it. And he picked the Jin. Okay. This was not the matchup that I was expecting. Okay.
I don't think this is much anyone was expecting.
Okay. All right. Oh my God. I'm gonna calm down. But this one's gonna be really good. Jimka's bullet has been in the pipeline for a little bit, and it's been quite good. Orgard's, been thinking about playing Jin a lot more, and has been playing Jin a lot over time, kind of swapping between maining it or not. So we're gonna have an entirely different matchup, but these are still really high damage characters, especially in the right circumstances.
Oh man. And this match means a lot. Whoever loses here is going to have to switch first.
Yeah, that's the big thing as well, the matchup game here. Gets the 2A. Nice JC. No conversion, however. Both IEDing at each other. Yeah.
Ooh, fantastic conversion there. Gets mashed out on, though. It's a bullet player.
Nice catch on the backdash. Unable to fully convert, but still gets the corner carry, taking Jin slowly but surely over there.
Nice low profile on the J2C, but doesn't confirm, then gets TP'd out for it.
Nice JD to air stall there. Eats the Ice Sword, but getting that Afterburner is so worth it. Heat 2 damage for Bullet is extremely explosive. Just setting the drives, just waiting for Orgard to make a risky approach. Accidentally gets a Crush Trigger, might have wanted Barrier there. Catches with the 2A, this should be good damage. Uses the JD, switches sides. Not going to kill here.
This is off a 2A, I'm just saying.
That's the big thing. Bullet's damage. Oh, good block on the EXDP. Manages to get just close enough for the 2B to land here. So yeah, as I was saying, Bullet's main gimmick or mechanic is her heat. The more heat she has, the more damage she can do through her combo routing. She gets special follow-ups to her. She gets follow-ups for specials called engages. They do a bajillion damage, and she also gets other neat little tools that we may see later on in the set. We'll point them out as we see them. Gets the JC, however, and this should be 2 heat if he goes for the double snap confirm. Doesn't opt for it. Oh! I was going for that. Drops it, though. That confirm is kind of difficult and slightly character-specific. Orgard maintaining good spacing with the 5C here. 3C gets blocked.
We see Orgard just trying to maintain neutral for as long as possible. Not particularly super comfortable probably using Jin's pressure tools yet. And
well, the big thing
while
also,
I say all this, doesn't matter.
The big thing also is that Bullet's neutral is relatively poor compared to the rest of the cast. And Jin, on the other hand, has amazing buttons and for neutral and otherwise. Oh, looking for the burst, but Orgard doesn't give it to him. That's one of those big things that you see at higher levels of play. People try to bait the burst, and then suddenly the layering becomes, is he actually going to burst here? Is he not going to burst? And do I drop what could have killed off of that situation? And so on and so forth.
Yeah, I just make him use the burst. I'm not smart enough to make him force the burst bait.
And I mean, that's fair, to be honest, if you want to go for that. I would be surprised if Aura decided to stay on the Jin because New 13 versus Bullet is not a good matchup for Bullet at all. Easily one of her worst matchups, period.
Yeah, it really makes you wonder why he even went to Jin in the first place. Just kind of throw it. Maybe he just said, you know what, Jibka needs a game. Here,
definitely got I think they got caught in the counterpick war, but we are now seeing the New 13 versus Bullet. All right, get ready to eat some popcorn. So remember how Susanoo versus New 13 is like as soon as Susanoo gets the hit, like it's all over?
No, but yeah, if you want to say that.
It's kind of like that. So like Bullet and New 13 is like that, but what if Bullet never got the chance to hit New?
Isn't that the same thing as Susanoo?
Yes and no. But looks like we got a quick error here. Might have been a desync between the game and us as spectators. We'll just have to see what happens here. Yes, so looks like it was just a quick spectator issue. So I'm going to theory craft in my assumptions on what happened in the set. To be honest.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's happening right now, right? Yeah. So Orgard's like, all right, I gave you a game, it's all good.
Hey guys, so what happens when there's an error? Everything is muted, so it shouldn't echo. But yeah. Oh wait, let me unmute you guys.
Yeah. So,
all right, go ahead.
Yeah, so we're just so we got a quick little error for spectating. Now, should the players notice it, then they'll be able to quit out of their current set and then just hop back on with us. But we'll just have to wait and see whether or not they recognize that. Could also wait for the game to potentially end and then close the room, but that can be a little janky, so it's all good.
So should I just keep it as is?
Yeah, just keep it as is, just because don't want to interrupt in the middle of the set accidentally. And stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
no. Like I mean, what I meant was, should I make a new lobby after this or keep the same one?
Um, Now I am not sure if Jibka's streaming. We can always just check if Jibka's streaming, then we can just tell when the set ends and then just remake the
Oh,
lobby from there.
good point.
Yeah.
Gibka, let me see if he's streaming. No, he's not.
Yeah, so we'll double check. I don't believe Orgard is streaming, but we can just take a quick look at that. But yeah, we'll ping the players if they notice it. Great. If they don't, it's a-okay. There's tons of stuff to talk about as is, just in general. With the bracket, if that swings with you, okay.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, cool. I'll unmute now.
Cool.
But yeah, just to be clear, I should keep the lobby as is, right? Even when they're done, right? Correct.
Yeah, even when they're done, it should be okay. If it's not, then you can just immediately quit out, and then we'll just figure it out.
Okay, cool.
But yeah. So I mean, yeah. So okay. I really like I really like Bullet versus Jid. Bullet versus New 13 is easily the worst matchup I've ever dealt with ever in my life.
Hey guys, what's
Hmm?
up? So we had a spectator
yeah.
mode bug, so you can't see the
It
match recording.
is
Sorry guys.
one of those sets that you end up
If it
running
happens
into,
again,
and you're
I'll
just
force
like,
quit and then we'll
wow,
start
I
the lobby.
don't get to play the game the moment New 13 sets gravity well. That is absolutely fantastic. It can be a little bit rough. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like you're
Hey
just
guys, just
complaining.
as a heads up, so
Yeah.
yeah, spectator mode died.
So
You know,
one other thing that we can check is
too
just
late for
who
it
else is
to,
streaming
to
currently, and
actually
then we can
force
just go
quit,
ahead and
but
check out their match real
yeah, if
quick.
it happens again in the
Take
next
a
game,
take a
I'll
little
force
look at
quit
some
and
of the
start the
other
lobby.
sets that are
Thank you for
going
your
on at the
patience.
moment. Just
I don't
one.
think there are any other sets. I don't think we're running any other sets concurrently right now. I think we're going to be showing all of top 12. So we'll see if Oricard or Jibka is streaming.
Yeah, we can just check it out and just see what's going on with there. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Just unfortunate sometimes when that happens, but it is what it is. I will say though that yeah, I was not expecting the counterpick war uh for this
No,
set.
not at
I
all.
that was that is very unexpected to me. In particular, just because Naoto has a pretty fine time against both Jin and New 13, right? Like, yes, he can contest some of the spaces against Jin pretty fine. And his damage, without resources can definitely eclipse Jin, who usually is forced to use a resource at some point, but I mean, you can IB and you get like 25 meter kind of easy. Um and such, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why Origard went to Jin if he didn't want to play the uh, Naoto the Naoto matchup, right?
Hmm.
But going to Bullet against a matchup that is worse than your original one is kind of looking kind of sus. And
Yeah, it's pretty surprising. I think so I've talked to Jibka about a couple things before. So oh, and just one second, just to make sure that everybody's kind of like just understands what's going on. We just ran into a quick little spectator bug in the middle of the
nope.
set between Jibka and Origard. Um uh and we were just discussing some of the matchup implications that we saw because Jibka has been playing a bit of Bullet on the side, and then eventually actually ended up picking Bullet, which was nuts to me and always a joy. I main that character, so that's why I was really excited. For the people on stream that don't know, you could probably
I would have played Naoto. What a terrible decision to go to Bullet. Ugh.
you just don't like.
Ugh.
Come on, what's wrong with Bullet? She's
What do you
cool.
mean? I love Bullet.
It's a bad character.
This my kind of character.
She has a hard time in a lot of things and a pretty bad matchup spread.
Yeah, just my kind of character. I love Bullet. Very close to my heart.
Really?
Yeah, because you're close to my heart.
Oh, that's very sweet of you, actually.
Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate that quite a lot. But yeah.
What else is close to my heart is text now. I will shout out the sponsor while we are on this break. We're being sponsored by Text now. This entire thing got set up because of them. They're the one who put in the pot bonus. Big shout outs to them. The QR code for their app is right on the stream. If you guys want to download the app and open it, it'll give $2 toward the pot. If everybody does it, we can get an even bigger pot for the players. We're already at 2,187. Come on, it's super simple, super easy, and it's a great app.
Yeah.
Amane. Oh, we're actually in a different match. I guess that ended.
Yeah, so we got we have Jukin versus Sodelic. It looks like Jukin did not want to go for Carl Miros, which is understandable. He has a pretty good Amane as well. I can't remember if I've seen these two play before. But I mean, Jukin is an amazing Carl main, so there's definitely a lot of familiarity with that, and I'm not sure how much Sodelic ends up getting experience against Amane, so we'll just have to see how that works out.
Yup. Well,
However,
it was working out well right from the beginning.
yeah. Forcing the early burst out of Jukin really big. Amane's overdrive is one of those resource overdrives that the moment you pop it, you go, oh, wow, he just decided that I'm not going to play the game. Gets a good hit, gets a JB, nice usage of JCs.
Yup, fantastic confirm.
Command jumps in.
To the corner.
Continuing the pressure. Nice.
Volante out.
And if he got caught by that
sandwiched.
6D, even on block, that would not have been good for Sodelic at all. And yeah, just gets out of that situation gracefully. Manages to, because he hit the doll, gets to command jump and cancel from there. Nice TRM with slightly deep throw, just waiting out and seeing what Sodelic had. Backs off with the JB and the 5B. Sets the drill, and that's going to be level 3 Jill. It's time to see chip damage.
Please, please, please. Sodelic run. Jumps over the Volante. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, recognize the Volante. Good 2D anti-air. Doesn't get the follow-up though. Something about that Carl Hortbox might have gotten in the way of that, but either way, a drop is a drop. Blocks the drill. Sodelic just waiting out the counter assault. Blocks it, but unable to punish. Gets the JB. No conversion there. Backs off. Uses Volante. Jukin avoiding it very well. Yeah.
Jukin has his ears glued. And when he hears Volante, he's going to the air.
Tries to use the gear super, but it's still active even though Carl gets hit and Jukin didn't remember that. Gets the burst out of Sodelic.
Jukin, please.
Sodelic gets the throw, and oh my god, we nearly went to timeout in our first round.
Oh man, a lot of interesting interactions here. It looks like Sodelic's having a lot of trouble with Jukin's movement. Amane, a very unique character, a lot of unique moves and movement options.
Amane is super slippery.
In a lot of weird places. Ooh, doesn't get the drill set up though.
Gets the JB, 6B, burst. Sets the drill on top of them.
Level 3 drill.
Yep.
Oh no! Ooh, drops it. Immediately mashes out.
Yeah. Gets a good hit. Crush trigger. Sends them back down.
Yep, we're going to calm that down. The unfair stuff is here. Blocks it. Unfair again. Blocks it again.
However, not an unblockable setup, but gets caught by that late air dash JB.
Yeah, you can't block them all. At one point, you're going to get opened up.
All right. Goes down with the dive. Backing off, just barely avoiding Ada. Moving quite slick. The J2B bounce, and then, still gets hit, unfortunately.
Yup. Trade in Amane's favor.
Gear is out, but you got to remember, on those C normals, Amane doesn't have a big hurt box. The big hurt box for Amane is JB. It's a bit of an infamous one. However, Sodelic don't care and still manages to get the hit and cleans up for the game.
Yeah, I'd love to see Jukin go to the car. Play the mirror. Do it.
I don't know if we'll see. Okay, wait.
Character select. Listen, in a tournament like this with all killers, you gotta go with your main. You gotta say, and then he goes to Amane.
And then he picks Amane. So. You were saying?
I was saying that congratulations to Sodelic for moving on. I'm telling you, Jukin. I loved seeing Jukin's call yesterday. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it would be a great matchup, great mirror, but Jukin's smarter than me. That will be said. So this could work out for him in the end, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes up.
All right, Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1, action. Great
couple of
round
good
start
hits here.
button.
4C, okay. Good hits. Goes down with the drill. All right, command jump, JB. Misses on that 2C there. Got to use that 1C in order to stay just in range of it. Gets clipped by the drill. Oh, that is that's not a soul stolen,
really
but he
bad
still
burst.
lost it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
J2C manages to drop down with the Ale cancel.
Lands the hit. What's the mix?
Just keeping
you
nice
gotta
and
block
clean with the
so
pressure. Nice
much.
2As. Reversal super from Amane. That's his only reversal. Good J2B.
Run out.
JB. Nice. Gets a couple of good hits and resets with the command grab. There it is. Yeah, gotta keep in mind that that anti-air command grab, it is the bane of people sometimes. Really useful for catching people's movement. Speaking of which, nice JC there from Jiukin. Gets caught by the 2D, however.
Ooh. So Delic had gotten that earlier confirmed, he would have been too good.
Wow, nice adjustment there, going for the IAD there from Sodelic. That was sick.
Yeah, and then catches him with the low.
Looks like we got a reset coming here for the unblockable.
Yeah,
Yes,
unblockable.
indeed. Falling JB. Good lord.
Have fun with that.
Ada's recharged just enough for one last mix, forcing the burst out of Jiukin.
Back
Blocks,
dash.
gets tossed, however, and this is a big hill to climb if you're Jiukin. You gotta make it count. Carl's already next to Ada, though, so this is going to be difficult. Catches out the command dash, however. Good 4C. Solid damage here.
Rapid.
Sets the drill. Level 3 Jill. And next hit is going to be big for either player. J2B
That's counter hit. Can't get the confirm.
Oh, just barely avoids the Volante. Barely avoids the clap. Hits Ada.
Oh, bring this up closer.
Oh,
nice.
sends Ada out, but it doesn't even matter. How do you combo his man in front of his sister?
Oh, and she's just looking, swinging her fists. Stop bullying my brother, please.
And that was sick.
What an avoidance and what a confirm. And
that
now
is
we're going to game 3.
That is one of those custom combos that you're just like, whew. You really, yeah. I think that was I think he routed that accordingly. That was sick.
Okay.
Caught with the air normal, command dashed in. You're already sandwiched, forcing the OD. Unfortunately, he got fatal, but somebody is looking down on Jiukin because he did not convert off that. Wow, empty jump low. The classic. Wow,
good match, even in front of Nassan.
Yeah. Stance cancel to keep up the pressure.
Comes out of Ada. And that's the thing, Jiukin plays Carl, so he can probably tell when these are not true meaties and he can just get away.
Yeah, on top of that, he has great movement with Amane. That's one of the things that you always have to remember. Amane can avoid things absolutely gracefully when piloted right. Wow, nice late command jump, nice late air dash after the command jump. But remember, Amane's only overhead is JA. That's all he's got. He just chips you out.
That's it. Nassan's here. Sandwich is active.
So Delic looking for the counter assault, and it finally comes out from Jiukin after the bait attempt.
Damn. Great blocking there. Nice air grab. How dare you try to jump.
Managed to squeeze in the 2-2D just to bring Ada in. That was nice. Caught by the 5C. Not much, unfortunately. Forcing the burst.
This barrier gauge is quite low. Nice command dash over.
Just barely behind Ada. Doesn't get clipped by it and still manages to kill Sodelic. Do you believe me now?
What kind of bravery do you have to hit a button in that situation?
It's more than bravery. He just knows.
All right, nice little hit by Sodelic.
Very slippery from him. Good conversion off of the blue beat. And it's Carl time. Can't roll out of there, buddy. Yeah, that 1D was 3D rather was super clean. Gets
him out of the corner, but at the same time, are you ever truly out of the corner against Carl? The sandwich is here.
Yep, here's the crush trigger. Got to remember, it gives Carl a lot of time to work with it, so Dahl can regenerate pretty smoothly with it. Ooh, Jiukin trying to use that 6B. It's a bit of a cheeky move, but it'll beat out 2As. However, Sodelic recognizing that, match the 5A there. Just a small little interaction that really is big. Nice command dash in. Whiffs the air throw. And this could be big.
So beautiful, so fast.
We've seen Jiukin come back from this big of a deficit.
It's Carl. He can always come back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said Jiukin.
It's all good.
As if I'm not looking at the health bars.
It's okay. We get mixed sometimes.
All right. Match point, both players.
JB counter hit from round start. No conversion, however. Stance cancel is trying to maintain that pressure. Good block on the 4D. Nice dive.
Yup.
Wow. Good air throw from Sodelic. Super good for catching out Amane's
Summon.
movement. Ada's still out, forcing out the EA from Jiyukin. And it swaps sides.
It's
6D, it's level 3 Jill time!
No.
However, gets the Brio.
Fingers.
Somehow, Sodelic managing to maintain the position, nearly clipped Jiyukin there. Good hit from Jiyukin to slap Ada.
Right.
Oh,
Counter assault.
active flow available for Sodelic. Should he choose to burn a lot of doll meter, he can regenerate it so quickly with that overdrive.
Yup.
The side swap, hits with the overhead, burst is available for Jiyukin, he doesn't do it, but the clap!
Clap! Oh no!
And Sodelic is sitting real pretty. I believe they are, if I believe that leads them to, yes indeed, that puts Sodelic in winners finals.
And winners finals. Yeah, and that it's such a bad it was such a bad situation for Jukin because Sodelic was clearly just mashing 2A. Like, all right, if you burst, you're dead. It's a burst bait. If you don't burst, you're dead anyway. I'll complete the combo. But it was a combo drop, right? And then he tried to jump to get away and then just gets hit by the clap on the starter frames. It's like, oh no. Oh, we have this?
Yeah, we got this. And you got to remember, big shout outs to Tex Now for sponsoring this event. Clutching out a lot. You know, we got a $2,000 prize pool for BlazBlue. That is pretty fantastic in general. And Tex Now certainly provides with an amazing app as well on top of all of that. Now, Skeleton, do you want to talk a little bit about Tex Now before we move into our, real quick before we move on to our next set?
Yeah, of course. It's a fantastic service. I have it myself. I use it as a separate phone number. I did download it last week, so yep. I'm still pretty new to it, but I'm enjoying it. There are two ways to use it, right? So you can send in $5. They'll send you a SIM card, and they will, once you activate that SIM card, that's it. No more phone bill, no nothing. You have free unlimited calling and texting in the US and Canada. The other way to use it is the way I'm using it right now. They'll send you a phone number. It's a real phone number. Unlimited Wi-Fi calling in the US and Canada. And you can use that for other businesses or the way I use it. I'm on dating apps. I'm lonely, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. I'm on dating apps.
And yeah, you can avoid
if I'm giving it, if I give my number to somebody else, just in case, you know, it's a bot or anything, I'm safe that way. It's a completely separate number. So if you guys want to scan the QR code, download Text Now, and then open the app, it will not only will you have a fantastic app, but that will donate $2 to the prize pool.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do that now. And now we have Nano versus Banana Ken.
Okay.
This is gonna be a slobber knocker.
I could see this in winners finals. I could see this in losers finals. I could see this in grand finals. But we get it in winners semis because this bracket is that crazy.
Oh man, it is so scary.
Yeah. Kokanoe versus Izanami. And already we're seeing Banana Ken just backing off a bit, trying to use those gravitons in order to bring the fireball over to Nano. But Nano's movement, once again, we saw it yesterday, is absolutely fantastic. Able to move around in active mode when Izanami can't block and still navigate neutral and send out bits to pressure his opponents.
Oh, have fun blocking.
Wow!
Nope.
Using
Gets
the
hit at the very end.
Using that Orchid alongside the ribcage explosion in order to get rid of ribcage and still continue his offense.
Right. It looks like Nano's bringing the game to Banana Ken. Doesn't want to play any neutral at all.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Super Fireball is a fantastic defensive option for Kokanoe, but outside of that, Coco doesn't really have that much in the way. You know, she's got great air buttons, sure, but that's not really going to be super big when you got to deal with a character like Izanami. Managing to get the hit, preventing Nano's escape. Goes for the bunker, 2-2B is set. What's the mix? Tries to crush trigger, Nano hops out, but that barrier gauge is looking real unhealthy.
Yeah, raw overhead. Let me see it. Into the rapid. Gonna bring him all the way to the corner because it is Izanami. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind.
Sends out the bits, gets the 5B, IED confirm, 50 meter available. This should just straight up kill. Goes right into super, keep it simple.
Scratch him at the end. Distortion finish. All right. Round 1 going to Nano. Pretty close. It doesn't look like Bananakin's able to play neutral at all against Nano. Nano's just going in.
Yeah, I would say more so it's, oh, hold on a second. Great 5A mash.
Bring in the corner.
Should be 5C, 2-2B. Yep. Trap goes off. Tried the 6A, maybe missed a microdash or waiting for Nano to hop out with a button.
Yeah. And Nano did jump, so it would have worked if he was a little bit closer.
Yeah. Backs off. Tries to set up the 2-3-6B, but just out of the way. Nano with a good 6A anti-air. No conversion, however.
Tries to slide up in there like Alvin Harris. All right.
Nice teleport. We have nothing to do with the... Oh!
Oh! Didn't believe in it.
Thankfully for Bananakin, didn't lead to too much. Graviton set behind Kokonoe, so she gets a continued pressure. And set it to just throw Nano into the corner. However, next interactions didn't exactly play out super well. Gets the slide after that scramble.
Yeah, instant burst there. Doesn't want anything to do with it.
Pushed Nano into the electric trap. Great JB. It's one of those buttons that you gotta respect from Kokonoe.
And this is big damage coming right here.
Yeah, this isn't going to be death, but this will be a 5C afterwards. Drops it, however. Combo priority too much. Graviton is set, so the Super Ball does come back.
I can't believe you blocked that.
He didn't even drag out a counter assault from Nano.
Oh, when in doubt, Ribcage is the route. In danger mode now, though.
Sets the Super Fireball, but it's too far away. Unable to activate the Graviton, so it does nothing for Bananakin.
That was fantastic navigation by Nano. Going all the way up, baiting the fireball, and then using the slide to get through it from where the Graviton was. So good. All right, right into it. And yeah, it's tough because Nano just keeps forcing the issue. He's like, I'm not going to play neutral. I'm going to get in your face. I am Izanami. I have a lot of options to just skip it. Ooh, and then Bananakin says, I don't want to play neutral either.
Why play neutral when I can hit you? Nice throw. Forcing the burst out of Nano. And now Bananakin's just defending his space, using Gravitons and the Fireballs in order to keep Nano caged in.
Woo.
Nice.
Another fantastic air confirm.
Missed the Graviton activation for the confirm there, but A-OK. Meteor beats the Fireball.
Stop the Fireball. Now Nano's in.
Good blocks until they weren't. Crush Trigger opens up Bananakin.
This leads into Oki. You got to block air.
All right, time to figure it out. 6B will do the job, however.
Yep, instant burst. Yep. Does not want another round of guessing.
Yeah.
Blocks the slide.
And that's a fatal J2C, and that might just be it for the round here. Just kidding, the 6B will do the job.
It was a reset. It was a reset. No drop.
It was a reset, not a drop.
All right, Bananakin fighting back. Says, if you don't want me to play neutral, I won't play neutral either. Let's go.
Good IDJB. And, I think the big thing, honestly, is more that... Oh, my God. Just barely got onto the slide with the JC there. Pops the Graviton. It should be pretty solid corner carry, but drops the confirm. That's rough.
Yep. Fantastic match there. Not afraid of the Captain Collador. Yep, and we're going to go all the way to the corner. Set up. How dare you try to jump out?
Bananakin gets up, but then gets hit by the meteor?
Excuse me?
I don't...
Catch on the roll.
What in the... This should be death here. It's just super. Do you even need it? You probably didn't even need it. But it doesn't even matter.
That was just so smart from Nano. Somehow knew that Bananakin would activate the Graviton to go back in using those plus frames on the Beyblade and just said, well, I'm just going to activate my Meteor. And you're going to get hit.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Oh, catches him while he can't block. Catches the backdash, runs it right down. What a read.
Nano first. Inactive mode, can't block, but when you got bits to cover you, You got pretty good neutral and offensive tools. And immediately sends them out to get to avoid the J236B, sniping Kokonoe out the air. However, JB is big, and it will hit you. And on counter hit, you will get taken to the corner, when you will have to deal with Oki. Goes for that double overhead with the J2C there, but Nano recognizes it and blocks accordingly. Super jumps out of the 6B, and Bits again!
Oh, catches him with the tip of his toe. Burst, keep momentum, keep him in the corner. I respect it.
Good damage. This next mix-up will kill. Stays same side. Gets the throw. No, just kidding.
The throw.
Good tech. Gets the raw bunker, but no follow-up from it.
Watch for the mix.
Use the explosion in order to keep pressure safe after the 6B. But not much for it. 6B will hit. RC, we're going to keep it up.
Next mix kills. You got, what's the guess, Banana Gun? Oh, no tech. Gets out of the situation, though.
Wow, gets out of there, but no burst from Nano. 6-Ace instead. Oh, nearly got an amazing conversion. He's just looking for that counter assault, but Nano's in... Because Nano was in overdrive, able to use the bits while blocking still. Sets the super fireball on top of Nano, trying to swap sides. Gets the 2B, but still manages to get thrown by Nano.
Oh, no. He didn't believe in the 2B. He went for mix-up right after. He went into 2B and then overhead, and Nano was just matching on throw and just said, all right, thank you.
I couldn't even tell if he went for a mix-up there. I know only one hit of the 2B landed, but that is salt-inducing. That's salt-inducing.
Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad.
That is unfortunate.
I wanted to see that go to Game 3. I wanted to see it go to Game 3 so bad.
Yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you feel bad for Bananakin, because I know I do.
Yeah, one chat. Everyone is a prayer to Bananakin.
Yeah.
So yeah, now we got Nano moving on to winners finals.
Yeah.
Gonna go up against Sodelic. And then we're gonna have in losers Monarch versus Chaotic, and it looks like Uri versus Origard.
Okay, yeah, we got a couple of pretty big sets coming here soon. I am very excited to look at winners finals. That one's going to be very, very fun. Yeah. I'll be honest, I was not expecting. I mean, to be honest, it's hard to predict literally any of the winners finals sets, but
listen, I'll say it now. I thought winners finals was going to be Uri Monarch, and then grand finals is going to be Uri Monarch again. I'll say it, chat.
That's what you expect.
I said it right to Toledo. He can confirm it. That's what I thought. And Sodelic and Nano was just like, nah.
We're not.
We out here.
But yeah. So now we're moving on to Monarch versus Chaotic Games. This one should be quite interesting. Now, let's put it this way. Azrael has a very fun time against both New and Lambda. He has a ton of tools available, but the most obvious one that, to cover is Growler.
Yep, the spooky, scary Growler.
Yeah, it is extremely useful in this matchup. Now, however, this is Monarch. He is built different. I will assert that. But this one...
We were saying that for, I don't know, Monarch versus, who was it? Juken. And Juken was just like, I'm actually built different. You know what it is?
Yeah. Well, let's not cap and say that we didn't see Monarchs put in some work today already.
Yeah, well, I'm not capping. I just want Azrael to win. I play Azrael.
That's fair.
All right, Chaotic. Unplug Monarch's controller. Go. Just don't let him play, and you win. It's so simple.
We'll have to see if he manages to achieve that. I mean, shutting down players neutral is extremely important in this game, and you'll see it especially in players' movement and how it gets constricted in a lot of ways. And Azrael's certainly got some buttons that can limit movement. 5C, 6C to an extent, JB especially. There's a lot of tools available, and we'll just have to see how Chaotic moves about it accordingly.
Yeah, but the dashes are not going to be too important here, and the gravity well does reduce Gustav's range. So Chaotix really just have to depend on getting those Growler stocks and then using the projectiles as an in.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen one Growler yet. Looks like he's just trying to get in the old-fashioned way. And it works.
The big thing with Lambda and News drives is that they have massive recovery on whiff. So if you catch them and they whiff a drive, that is an easy in. Gets the upper weak point now.
Yep, now you gotta be scared.
Yeah, accidentally swapped sides, it looks like. It blocks. Nice block on the command dash low.
Yup. Caught. Oh, caught for the overhead.
Here, yeah.
All right, what's the mix?
Gets the
It's
overhead.
an overhead.
Picks up with it. Ha. And yeah, that's a big thing. If you see Lambda go for the command dash, generally what you do is that you fuzzy guard and you input a throw tech. So you can block low, then high, because the overhead comes like a little slower, if I recall correctly. And you'll be able to deal with it. But this is also
or if you're a beast, you DP like Chaotic did.
True.
Well, I've never seen this route.
I'm telling you, Chaotic does things a little differently. Double weak point. This next hit could be big. Monarch's blocking, however, has always been excellent. Great defense. Gets the 6A, 2D in order to catch any delay tech, but Monarch does not give it to Chaotic. 3C is blocked and immediately punished.
Too close. You can space that 3C, so they can't really punish it, but a little
Monarch
too close for it.
Dragging Chaotic by the collar all the way to the other corner.
Oh no. Chaotic, please.
Roughly well set. Gets caught with 236A. Alright, this should be Legacy Edge. Double super. Still has EA available with Exceed Excel.
Oh my goodness.
And it looks like Monarch took a trip to the optimization station. I've never seen him go for that setup.
Yeah, just for this tournament. I'm trying to get paid. Give me the money.
It certainly is. Definitely wants to go for that, yeah.
And we didn't see one Growler at all from Chaotic.
Yeah, I think my assumption, or my guess at the reasoning behind that is to account for command dash normals, right? Those also come quite quickly, and if you're caught committing to Growler, you will get counter hit and you will get taken around the corner. But we'll have to see if Chaotic starts getting more comfortable and willing to take that risk.
Yeah, first game might have just been data. Chaotic's smart. Plays Azrael. He's a genius. All Azrael players, geniuses. 160 IQs.
Gets a counter hit JB, however. Close enough to the corner for the extension.
Yup.
JD, there we go.
High weak point.
Nice
Great tech. Oh, the instant block was there, but too afraid to hit a button.
Gets the 5D. Monarch
Great challenge. Catches the back. Nice Growler. There you go.
Oh, gets the counter hit 5BB. Upper weak point still there. Uses it for the extension. It's a side swap, but it's A-OK. Monarch rolls himself back into the corner. 5D RC, but no dice.
Caught mashing. Nice. Plus frames. Force the counter assault.
Switch sides with the Sentinel up, but Monarch still managed to block it. Gets the counter hit Gustav, however, and that will let Chaotic take the round.
Moto. Whatever he just said. Just more. That's all I know.
True. Gets a 3C Gravity Well Ascent. There's that Growler. Has the stock.
Got the stock.
Spends it, but it doesn't really end up doing too much for him yet.
Oh, has
Gravity
another
Well
stock,
is still
though.
set up. Slowly trying to march Monarch down to the corner, but a King does not get backed off. It does not back off so easily. Spike Chaser blocked.
Great movement there from Chaotic.
6C manages to jail Monarch. Suddenly Monarch's in the corner, but still getting the hits. Bad burst from Chaotic. Monarch spends the RC, taking him to the corner.
It's hit low. We're in active flow. Not going to hit 50 meters, so we're not going to see a kill here. The next situation, gets hit by the off-screen overhead.
And immediately the next situation follows.
Hey, let me put you in the corner, pressure you from half the screen, and then put this overhead out that you actually can't see. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Gets the Growler, but the follow from the drive actually clips Chaotic. Doesn't lead to much, but it might be something to note.
Now does have a stock available to him.
Good hit on the whiff drive there. Nice punish indeed. It's a 6A. There we go. Nice extension, JD. Just trying to open up Monarch. Plus first with the 6C. Gets the throw this time, and this should be good damage.
Instant burst.
Yeah, if it weren't for Monarch popping that.
Yeah, that was going to be, what, 4K into double weak point. You don't want to see that. Yeah. Well, I want to see that, but Monarch doesn't. All right. Great sequence from Monarch here. Going to put the gravity well down. Then hit him with the overhead. Oh no!
Now, because Monarch popped the burst, he will not go into active flow for the round. So the next hit might not even kill straight up, depending on what it is. Ooh, immediately
was looking for the
bent all of his meter. Got under and avoided DP, but still no dice. Chaotic has a small chance. Just barely out of range for the 2-2D. 15 seconds left on the clock. Tried a Blackhawk Stinger through Monarch's drive, but no dice. And that is going to be it. Chaotic is out of the tournament with a 2-0 for Monarch.
My heart is heavy, man. My heart is heavy.
I understand.
He tried so hard.
And he got pretty far in the bracket.
You told me that was a good matchup for Azrael.
Did I mention? And I also mentioned that it's Monarch, who makes anything look a lot different.
You lied to me. I'm hurt.
I lied to you.
Lied to me.
How could I lie to you?
Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little lies. Oh, man. What's not a lie is how great Text Now is as a service.
True.
You guys are going to call me Mr. Text Now after this stream. I promise you this. But I will continue to say that Text Now is a fantastic service. Free phone service. If you pay $80 a month, guys, and that's around where people are paying for phone service, right? You could potentially be saving $960 a year that you can put toward anything. If you didn't have the money to buy Elden Ring like everybody else on Earth and play it, if you had Text Now, you could be playing Elden Ring right now. I'm just saying. Jokes aside, though, fantastic service. If you didn't want to use the phone service right away, there is free Wi-Fi calling on it. If you wanted to use that instead, separate phone number. You can use it for a side business or anything like that. Unlimited in the US and Canada. Check it out. The QR code is on the stream and on the Matcherino page. All you have to do is download it and open up the app, and you will automatically donate $2 to the pot.
Yeah, super big. And we are moving on. If you were tired of seeing a Murakuma on the screen, it sucks to be you. Unless Oregard picks the Jin again, in which case I don't know anymore. But right now, we're looking at Uri versus Oregard. Lychee versus the new... I don't trust CF players. I'm going to wait till it gets clicked, and there's the new 13. I was right all along. That's crazy.
How are you going to be so untrustful? Come on, man.
Don't trust them. Well, would you have the same trust in people after seeing Jibka pick Bullet and then Aura pick Jin?
Yes.
Insane.
I knew. You didn't know? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
They basically told us. Through their lobby avatars. You didn't see the shine in their eyes?
Whatever.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
But moving on to it now. Good air backdashes right there from Oregard.
I apologize there. My mic fell up. But we have the match going on right now.
Good movement there once again. Okay, forcing the burst out of Oregard. Now, New 13 in general is forced to burst pretty early because she has such little health and pretty bad defensive options. Okay.
Oh, which is lacks in defensive options she makes up for in this neutral game.
Well,
Uri is having so much trouble.
The big problem that... Oh, okay. 6A against Swift. The big problem is that, as you can tell, as you may be able to notice, New's drive normals don't do any chip damage. You are not forced to barrier against New unless she's... in order to deal with chip, unless she's using like a special like the wheel. So that means that New 13 is not really able to kind of like start her game plan and force people to move in, you know, risky ways like most traditional zoners can. She has to work a lot harder in order to drag that out. And remember what I was saying? Why Aura does the instant burst? This is why.
I mean, 4K, we're good.
Uses
all
the all
green.
green straight.
Straight. So smart.
Man, let me
Look
tell
at
you,
leave the gap there. Come on, leave it. I promise you.
it's Uri. Like, it's just the way it is. Uri bursts early,
Fantastic.
trying to keep Orgards trapped in the corner. Or has
And it
burst available
succeeds.
now.
We're probably not gonna see it on this combo, but if he gets touched again,
And as if on cue,
yup. There we are.
wow,
Take
great
control of
usage
neutral.
of the JD in order to barely avoid Orgard's 2D. Counter it, JC. 50 meter is available. And I'm not gonna lie, I trust Uri.
Yup. All green.
Nope,
No
has to go
stickman
for the
super.
has to go for the
too close to the
yeah.
corner.
And that is a cleaned up game from Uri.
Jeez, that it went from looking good for Orgard for a little bit to Uri saying, "I'm Lychee. Come on, I'm also godlike."
It's like I disagree. I don't like that.
So it's gonna be tough for Orgard to make adjustments, right?
Yeah.
Because it looks like the JD comes in at an angle that the sword can't really cover too well, and if he's looking for that too much, Uri is the type of player that'll just dash up to your face and hit a button, right?
Yeah. The big thing is that, like, as long as the staff gets set, that is now basically like a mine that is right next to New 13 that she has to deal with.
Well, Orgard looks like he's completely comfortable playing Minesweeper.
Yeah, nice, accurate hits right now. However, damage has yet to add up a ton. And because he was forced to use Burst early, that means he's not going to trigger Active Flow this round, which means that he's going to lose out on that 10% damage bonus. And that adds up, especially depending on the character you're playing.
Oh, install misses. Gets hit by the staff. Oh, gets counter hit. Fantastic conversion from Uri. How much damage are we pushing? Active flows out. 3K, what's the mix?
What side
Nobody
did that
knows what
hit
side
on?
that
Well,
was.
nobody knows. You might have to put in the sports analysis to figure that one out.
My goodness.
Gets the cons on. Again, the left-right. So strong. And with that, Uri takes another round already at set point.
Oh, and that is a heartbreaker. After Orgard puts in so much work, gets so many hits, Uri just says, I landed one, hold this mix. Ooh, fantastic conversion here. Yup, bring him down, put up the gravity well, make him block. Overhead, it's off the screen because you were too far away. Let's go. Get hit low now. Oh, then get hit out of the air. Okay, Orgard, we see you. Is actually going to be activating active flow this round because he does have his burst available. All right. Are we going to see the super? Nope,
No.
saves it.
Just barely not enough damage, I suppose.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Counter assault from Uri, and now you are against the corner
Oh,
with
no.
your counter assault. If Uri gets the burst here, I would say this is still a good round for him.
Oh, 100%.
All right, pops the staff, gets in.
And we just see Uri utilizing all of Lychee's movement options. Ooh, snipes him out of the air, though. Very nice Orgard.
That's the big
Staying
thing.
alive.
Yeah, both players' movement is super fun to watch. The way how they try to weave in and out of each other's places. And for Orgard in particular, nice command dash there with the
That
back
escape.
parser. It's how he maneuvers in place in order to send a drive at the right angle.
Avoids the staff. Avoids the run B
However,
after
getting
it.
slowly maneuvered into the corner, and that's the thing. Notice how Uri just approaches slowly but surely, and Aura's taken to that corner.
Yep. Forced
CF,
to use
you
the
know,
burst.
yeah, you don't get walked down into to the corner like in traditional Street Fighter generally in CF, but you'll notice movement, and they'll just slowly but surely put themselves in position to take you to the corner. And when you're in the corner, things can happen
it.
quite like this. And that should be it.
Card. Thank you for competing. It's fantastic to have you. but out of the tournament you go. To be a little ruthless about it.
But yeah, it is what it is, and it's a tragic loser side bracket, man. It is difficult. No matter what you do, you are going to run into troubles. If I went into a losers bracket and I said, all right, cool, I just got to make the sick losers bracket run, right? And then you told me, okay, well, who's in losers? Haru. Okay, Monarch. Oh, Chaotic. Well, Ryugusen. Kira. Uri. And by that point, I'd probably just be, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose. I'm gonna set up a restaurant and go get dinner soon.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What are we trying to go eat?
Yeah. In all seriousness, though, like both sides of this bracket have really strong players, and you're going to see some matches where it is very, very apparent that amount of strength in both players.
Yeah,
and on top of that, that is not a good matchup, I would expect, for New 13.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it. Lychee had so many air movement options after she threw her staff, and then Uri, just the type of player, just because he's more than willing to just run straight at you, just completely confounded Oreguard. It was like, do I set up a gravity well? Do I have to look with the 2D? Do I have to check dash? It's like so many options. The mental stack is just, it's too much to try to keep track of.
It adds up quite a bit. And speaking of gravity, I believe we have a certain cat that should be on screen quite soon. Our next set that we're going to see on the stream will be Monarch and Bananakin.
Ooh. Okay, so Kokanoe versus Murakumo unit.
Mm-hmm.
How? I don't like this for Lambda at all, actually. Period.
We'll just have to see how it goes. Honestly, like, again, you know, we've seen matchups that seem like they'd be bad and they get kind of turned on their head in this bracket, you know, across both days. So we'll just have to see. I mean, I would expect both players are rather prepared for each other. So let's see what we got.
Yeah, and Kokanoe just able to control neutral with these gravitons so well, even with the gravity well out.
Yeah, blocks the spike chaser.
Turn.
Yeah, Bananakin setting the graviton behind her, meaning that Monarch is going to be forced to take more Bananakin.
Come on! How'd you know? Come on!
I don't know. Blocks the spike chaser. Monarch just choosing to back off a lot. But again, that movement that I was talking about earlier, suddenly but surely.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic counter hit confirmed too.
Swaps sides on them, swaps back to keep Monarch into the corner as well. Good damage, messes up on the graviton activation. It looks like Monarch just barely out of range of the electric trap.
Catches the overhead right on the tip. Very nice spacing from Monarch. We're going to bring him all the way to the corner. Nice little meaty. Instant overhead. How are you going to block that one, huh?
Pops
guessing wrong.
Off of it as well. This is going to be over 3K.
Right.
Backs
and now
off.
all of a sudden the game is evened up.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
Oh! Bananakin with the 5D, but it hit late, so Monarch might have messed up his cancel. Sets the super fireball from full screen. Uses the legacy edge, which clashes with it, but it's still available. It has too many hits.
Come on. Come on. Uses the retreating motion from the special move to get out of the ball and hit him. That's so smart. Again, right on wake up. How dare you try to overhead me? I ain't scared. You better show me you're ready for it. Little reject miss.
Yeah, catches
You gonna see a side switch here?
here? Messes up the confirm there. Trap goes off, keeps Kokanoe in pressure, but Monarch with a couple of good hits. Suddenly, Bananakin now cornered, eating pretty solid damage. Sets the gravity well, however. This should be a side swap. Just sets the trap, gets the late J2C.
Oh, no confirm, though.
Yeah. Double overhead, however. Gets that late throw counter. Caught Monarch mashing.
All right, and catches him. I mean, that's a little messy from Bananakin, if I'm going to be completely honest. Could have been a bit more cleaner, but as long... If it's dirty, a win's a win. Doesn't matter.
Is what it is. By hook or by crook is what I've heard.
By hook or by crook?
Yeah.
Who have you heard that from?
Old friend. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Very
Uses the
nice.
bunker explosion in order to keep pressure up. Sets that
Might bring it-
graviton, and that is the Bananakin special. He'll IAD
Yep.
over you, making it look like it's going to be a cross-up, and then trigger the graviton so it's actually same side and inherently gets corner carry.
Monarch fighting back, though. Ooh, reads that jump. And
Good blocks
Bananakin
from
has blocked
Bananakin.
almost every single overhead
Yeah,
from the
that's
D
thing.
drive. Beyblade plus frames.
Crush trigger. It's blocked. Swap sides. Nearly got caught using the drive, but gets a counter hit 2-2D. Bananakin bursts.
First. Gotta watch out here. Danger mode. If he gets caught blocking one more time, that crush trigger is gonna hit. Ooh, gets the hit though on the teleport. Very nice from Monarch, and he's gonna get his barrier back.
Almost, and got it.
Yep, completely safe.
Gets the 6B there. Wow! Amazing
How dare you
2-2D,
try to
and-
throw me?
Yeah, caught Bananakin's throw whiffing. And man, 10 seconds left on the clock, and Monarch manages to clean it up in 3.
Yeah, Monarch just looked super patient there whenever he had to block from Bananakin. He was just like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
No graviton, nothing super set up here. Barrier, down back. I'm good. You know, wait it out, and then when I get my turn, when I get my chance, I'll escape.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And we got the best song in the game. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding.
You don't like... You don't think Shinzo...
I like this song. It's not the best in the game, though.
I think it's in contention for best.
Nah.
Top
nah.
5?
Nah. Top 5 is all Shinsho.
Top 5? Shinzo's top 5?
All 5. All spots.
Okay, I'll take that.
Well, did you see that?
Yeah, that was nuts.
Rode a scooter through the entire well, and just said, well, you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Fancy weather we're
Get to work.
having here as I move on over to 2AU.
Oh my goodness.
Gets the 5C knockdown. Throw is teched. Ooh, Bananakin looked like he might have wanted a air throw or J either, but gets stuck. 2-2Ds out of the Super Ball, but it's still available. Monarch
Yep,
not
remember
ready
it's
for a
there.
conversion from there. And you know, Super Fireball punishes are quite difficult to deal with. You kind of have to have a character-specific response most of the time outside of like IB throw, and that one was weird. Wow,
Next,
gets the cross under. with
dash
that.
under. Jeez, Monarch just looks super ready right now. Not ready for that,
As
though.
he gets counter hit JB.
I know. Bananakin just lives to make me look bad.
Perhaps.
I say one thing, he does another.
Monarch's first to burst, and it looks like Bananakin went, hey, I want to set this ball out,
Yep,
and
again.
how about you deal with it? Comes back down, and there's the 6B. Surprise, that's your Jack in the Box.
That was such a good recognition of the situation. Bananakin, remember what happened last time, right? Last time he set a Graviton next to Monarch to make the ball go to him, but knew that Monarch would react the same way, so didn't set it, so the ball came down straight down to him, covering him. That's so genius.
And I think on top of that, it's clear that Monarch has a response loaded up with the Legacy Edge there. However, likely because the Graviton was set there, he was not able to hit it enough in order to negate the Super Fireball. Good throw tech from Monarch there. Not caught throw-essing. Bananakin pops OD though. Not enough meter for Golden Tiger, but with EA in active flow, this might just be enough.
Big hit. Boom.
No! Doesn't
Uh-oh.
kill. 2D snipes
Anything
out
can
the fireball.
happen.
Activates the Graviton. Good blocks. Immediate counter assault.
Yep. Oh, catches the no tech there.
And you are going for a ride indeed. Gravity Well is
3K.
set. Blocks the overhead.
Gets out.
And caught with the 6C. Likely was trying to mash a 2A or a 2B there. You got to remember that Kokonoe 6C will low crush those. So
Yup.
it's super useful as a call out tool. You get smacked in the face and then you eat like 3.5.
And this is 1-1. This is probably the longest set we've had this entire tournament.
Yeah, it feels like almost every other round nearly goes to time.
Oh, yeah.
The wheel of fate is turning.
All right, Monarch, how are you going to respond here?
Action.
Bananakin looking like he's making all the right adjustments. Make him block. Get some space. Ooh, a little too far to confirm off the low. Catches him with the 3C though. Let's go. Instant burst. Yup, I like it. Put him into the corner. And Bananakin is just not derailed by these gravity wells at all.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, all right, I'm in the gravity well. Whatever.
And, you know,
I'm still going to hit you.
for however much, you know, we always will, you know, gas up Monarch's ability to block, it feels like half of Bananakin's open. Wow. Speaking of which, gets the throw, but no conversion there, but just smashes the 5B on the 5B whiff from Monarch. As I was saying, it feels like a lot of Bananakin's hits are off of neutral interactions, where he catches Monarch in the middle of movement.
Yup.
And then from there, it's just a matter of, like, blending until suddenly Monarch gets hit.
Yeah, and it's not even the complicated movement options that Kokonoe has. Like, it's just, bunkers in, let's go.
5AA, and there it is again. Likely caught
Overhead
Monarch
hits.
trying to, like, fuzzy jump there with the 5A.
Yeah, it's not the complicated stuff. It's just I'm gonna dash in, and you think I'm gonna change my approach angle, but I'm actually not. It's gonna stay super simple.
And a lot of it is frankly just understanding how to cover your space accordingly and knowing where your opponent is going to be. Gets the rollout there. Now, the rollout seems to be a pretty good response. Oh, you got overheaded. And Monarch is going to fall, it seems, from Bananakin. Active Flow in Exceed Excel. That's going to be curtains.
The Death Cloud, and that spells the death of Monarch.
Yeah.
A king has been slain, regicide. Bananakin moving on.
And remember, we still, and then Bananakin's, you know, just moving on to losers semis.
Yeah.
Has to fight the...
That's a loser. That's a loser's quarters match. Come on.
And can you imagine that you have to deal with the winner of Jiuken and Uri? Congrats, you beat Monarch. Now play against either of those two players. Oh.
All right, so you just beat Monarch. You're now going to have to either face Lychee or Carl.
Or Amane, depending on how Jiuken
Or
feels.
Amane. You know, have fun with that. Oh my goodness. And while we do have a little downtime, I do want to shout out Tex Now for bringing us this fantastic gameplay. Once more, this would not happen without them. The QR code is on the stream, guys. You know, scan it, download the app, and open it, and you'll not only be downloading a fantastic app that provides a wonderful service, you'll also be donating $2 to the pot. If everybody in the chat does that, guys, we can get this really high. So scan that QR code right on the screen, or go to the Matcherino page and scan it there, and let's get this up. And just to describe what they do a little bit more, you can use the app one of two ways. You can either port your old phone number or get a completely new phone number. You give them $5, they send you a SIM card, you activate that SIM card, free, unlimited talk and text across the US and Canada. I didn't say that incorrectly. Free, unlimited talk and text across the US and Canada. And if you want to use the service as a trial, like, you know, you don't want to hop in right now, but you wanted to wait a bit, just see how it works out, you can also get a free second line, so real phone number, and you can use unlimited calling and texting over Wi-Fi. And that's fantastic if you have a side business that you would rather, you know, you want to use that phone with the side business, but you want to have a separate number. So you know, all right, this person's calling me for business, this person's calling me for personal issues, stuff like that. I use it personally. It's a fantastic service. Go ahead and download it using that QR code and open it up.
Yeah, simple as that. And I believe players have been filing in. And again, this will be losers quarters.
Losers quarter. You were about to say losers finals.
I was about to say some finals. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
We've got
goodness.
Jiuken versus Uri. And this one's probably going to be another banger. Oh, shoutouts to Lunar Phase for popping in that code. Don't forget, on top of, using text now, you can also pop in a bunch of Matcherino codes. There are over 200 codes for this bracket, and if they all get used, that is about, oh my god, that's a lot of money. Let's put it that way. It's a lot.
We have 118 of them left. Use them all, or I get in trouble, guys. Come on. I don't.
It's a free $50 to the pot. Trust us, it is quite useful. Now we're going into it here. Losers quarters for Tex now. Detonator
Yup.
gets the JB. Jukin sends out Ada. No contact there.
Such fantastic movement from Uri to get out of the corner there.
Trying to use the clap in order to catch Uri's movement. However, Uri playing it just a little too far back for Jukin to catch it. Now suddenly getting taken all the way to the corner. Combo drops back to neutral. And it just seems like now, Jukin cannot catch Uri currently. Of course, use the overdrive there. Ada will regenerate a lot faster now from it.
And put him into the corner. Lychee has no DP without staff.
However, it always has counter
is big
assault.
enough.
Gotta use those system mechanics. Counter assault is extremely important against Carl's offense. When you're dealing with a character that will unblockable you and high-low you, you better have your system mechanics at the ready, especially if your character doesn't have a reversal available.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. However, Carl can always bait it, so there's a lot of layers that go on there.
And I do think that is what happened, but Lychee's counter assault hits kind of high up, surprisingly.
Yeah,
so
it's a pretty solid counter assault.
It did end up hitting Jukin.
Wow, nice usage of the doll in order to catch Uri out. However, can't seem to get that major conversion. Jukin may be able to get hits here and there, but can he convert? Can he make it matter?
Ada's dead right now, so Uri can go absolutely nuts. Doesn't have to worry about anything.
Jukin's moving quite evasively. Uri did, right when Ada comes back, manages to get a big hit. Moves the staff on over. Gets the hit. 2D is set. Good conversion. 2B whiffs. RC's blocks the counter assault.
Oh no.
Jukin trying to set up the dangerous defense, but Uri caught onto it.
It's not quite getting your soul stolen when your burst gets baited, but it still feels so bad.
It's definitely the same feeling as getting a paycheck and then immediately spending it on bills.
One bill you cannot have.
We're using text now. But yeah, my goodness. This is looking real tough. I mean, and again, right now, this set is currently being won on the neutral from Uri, currently. And whether or not Jukin manages to find some way to catch Uri out, just kidding, he already caught Uri out immediately. Sends into the corner, gets a nice little counter hit, no burst from Uri.
Yup.
Uses the 2D Oki, but goes for the throw instead. Uses the solo combo. Nice. Now Ada's almost gone, however, has only one mix available. Spends it.
Uses the rapid to extend it.
Yeah. Gets the purple throw, and Uri manages to claw an amazing air throw. Forcing the burst out of Juke, and he wants this round.
Gonna have to watch out. That Ada meter almost gone here.
However,
catches him with 2A though.
Great movement from Jukin managing to catch out Uri. And the IAD J2C will clean that up. Easy as pie.
And that is such a scary situation for Jukin when that last hit didn't kill on that combo, because Lychee can always come back.
However, we now run into the next problem of this round. Yes, you managed to take the round, but now you're at a severe burst disadvantage. We've seen Jukin pop burst a ton in order to get out of situations from Uri, but now that's not available, but still manages to get out with the command dash, catches out Uri with the Brio. Making great usage of that 623D. Catches Uri with the overhead. Nice solo confirmed. Still has to bring Ada over, so not much doll regeneration.
Wake up throw. Okay, let's get him.
When you're stuck in the Yomi, the wake up throw comes out. Overhead RC to check for something, and Uri manages to clean up that round.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, and this is match point for Uri here. How? Jukin, you gotta show me something here. Nice pressure.
Definitely showing off good blocks until they weren't. Amazing pickup.
Gets up to the overhead.
Yeah.
Forces the burst. Oh no.
No worries though, good blocks. Jukin playing out this neutral. Doll's back to full meter.
Yup.
Caught by the staff.
And with Carl's HP, every individual staff hit is actually so much damage. Oh,
Adds up
First.
over time. Good
catches
hits
the
there.
back dash.
Oh, try to go for the purple throw.
Yep.
Doesn't work
But
out.
you can say
however.
I'm not doing any push-ups. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Jukin opting to use a lot of doll anti-airs. Definitely trying to catch Uri
Big
jumping. However, the
man.
reversal super, that's plus all block, manages to get Uri out of the corner. And in a big reversal situation, oh my god, you can't even
I
tell
don't
what
think
side
we've
that
seen
hit.
anyone block that situation once.
And it's extremely ambiguous. To explain that mix-up now, as Uri is moving on to loser semis now, to explain that mix-up, the way how it works is that the staff is set on you. Then Uri opts for the 4-2-1-C. Now, that 4-2-1-C will always side swap if Lychee gets close enough to you. But because the staff is ready to go, you have to guess what side Lychee activates the staff on as she side swaps you.
Yep.
And then she gets to convert for damage.
So it's never random. Uri always knows what side it's gonna hit on. You just don't. That is so tough.
Yeah, it is quite difficult. Let's put it that way. That mix-up
man.
is extremely difficult. You could be the best player in the world, and if you manage to block that, you're kind of cracked out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, correct. I think you're psychic. I think you're an actual psychic type Pokemon. You're
Might
using
just
Future
be.
Sight. Terrible move, but you're using it.
I am actually shocked that you called that back from yesterday, but I love you
course
so
I
much
am.
for that.
And that's not a good move. You shouldn't have mentioned it.
Oh, well, we're not going to talk you guys' ears off about Pokemon, but we will talk about Tex now. You know, of course, sponsoring this tournament. The 2K prize pool is quite a lot of money to work with here, and, you know, it's definitely, like, payouts for a ton of people, so, you know, we're very glad to have this sponsor along as well that is also providing a great service. You know, Tex now is positioning itself as able to provide a free phone service, because at this point, in this day and age, why pay for your phone, right? Simply, you can either use it as a secondary phone number that just uses Wi-Fi, or you can only pay a mere $5 for a quick little SIM card, and there it is. You got a phone service to use that's free for both the US and Canada. So make sure to keep that in mind as we're moving on to our bracket. Now,
Yeah.
we're about to see Uri once again fighting a familiar face. Now, this is, we're moving on to some pretty messed up matches. No matter what, you're going to see some insanity. And I would say Bananakin versus Uri is going to be pretty crazy.
Oh.
Well, we'll be seeing that
No.
soon. However, we're first.
So Delic versus Nano.
Yeah.
So Carl versus Izanami. Now, these are two characters that you do not want to be on the receiving end of pressure. If they knock you down, good luck. I'll pray for you. You'll be in my evening prayers, guys. So this is really might be a matchup of who can get the first hit, and then just continue it on to GG.
Yeah. So it's this is gonna be difficult. We're talking about two characters that can put you in the blender, and I think once again, as we keep seeing over and over again, the shining difference is in the neutral. If you are able to position yourself accordingly and get started, it could be curtains for that other player, right? Carl, you have unblockable loops and amazing high lows. Izanami, multiple fuzzies that Nano has consistently demonstrated. Great high lows, extended pressure off of ribcage that you can make even safer when you're in active mode. There are a ton of offensive options that both characters have, right? But the big thing naturally boils down to, A, how well can you use your defensive mechanics in order to get out of those situations if you're put into them? And more importantly, how do you just avoid that in the first place? Through your neutral.
Yeah, and speaking of neutral, we talked about pressure.
Yeah.
These characters are no slouches in neutral. Carl, invincible movement option. Ada's there. You always have to be paying attention to her. Izanami has the float, the bits. Great. Both characters have amazing screen control. So it's all about navigating that to get that very first hit.
And so the big thing will definitely be how Sodelic manages the doll. I think one of the big things that we would expect to see as a small example of that is how Sodelic manages the doll meter in attempts to anti-air Nano, and how does Nano maneuver through that and swap into active mode in order to use bits to keep Carl at bay. Because all it takes to stop Ada from the doll from using a move is for Carl to block. That's it. That's all you got to do. And when you have bits and you're able to move on while throwing out hitboxes, it can get crazy.
Pretty easy to make somebody block.
Yeah. And already we're seeing some of that now, but Sodelic catching out Nano's movement with the 4D. But again, once you hit Carl, forcing the block, that's it. Ada's like
instant burst. Sodelic seems to agree.
Nano definitely having a bit of a discussion, trying to just wash out Sodelic here with the offense here. Crush Trigger converts off of it with the bits. And now, as we mentioned before, it's party time.
Blocks the overhead.
Uses the bits and command dashes out. Sodelic, or rather Nano now in danger state. Gonna take double damage, but still manages to eke out a hit after the Volante hits him.
I was so sad that Sodelic was not able to confirm off of that Volante. And that's it.
The super, it should be it. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, they are playing the best song in the game right now. This is Shinsho.
Yes.
Just saying.
This song gets me so hyped every time. Brio barely. Brio, you got to keep in mind, so that anti-air for Carl, it will whiff on crouchers. So if somebody slams a 2B, you could just get smoked by that.
Yep. But at the same time, guys, you have to remember, you have to be looking at Carl at the same time. Like, if you're trying to blow that up, that's only Nissan. Carl's there.
Yeah, and he can still cover it accordingly, so you always have to be mindful. And that is important for most interactions with Carl when the doll is nearby. Oh, drops down for the low 2B.
Oh, no.
Sodelic hasn't popped that burst yet. The doll is behind Sodelic, so if he manages to get a counter assault, it could lead to a mutt.
Can't counter assault yet. Oh, wait a minute. Danger state gets the hit, though.
Now Sodelic bursts, and now amazing 5A anti-air from Nano. Did you? Oh my! It's just the precision, the movement, all there for Nano.
The sister is in his face. And Sodelic is completely confident that he's not going to try to anti-air, so he dashes in, and he just says, 5A, no. Peasant, how dare you?
Are you kidding me? I'm 5A.
Oh,
Staring death in the eye and still slapping it away and getting the kill himself. Very good play from Nano.
And Nano is looking dominant in this matchup right now, doing everything right.
Yeah. Sets up the bits, manages to catch Carl, and again, that immediately stops the doll. Gets the fuzzy JA.
Oh, it was a fantastic first block by Sodelic, but couldn't block the next one.
Oh my god! Look at these confirms. Tried to go for the command grab, Sodelic manages to get out of there with the command dash. That will lose to throw, so if he's not careful, he can get smoked by it.
That was such smart use of the orb. Throws out the orb, knows that Nano knows he can crouch and make it whiff, but Sodelic went in with the air approach and said, you have to block it, or you get hit.
Wow, Sodelic managing to get the counter hit. Doll is nearby for the 2D Oki sandwich situation now. Will we see the counter assault from Nano? No, he'll just get opened up with the 2B Volante. Crush Trigger. Now the doll meter regenerates a little bit more. Is over 50 meter, but doesn't manage to route in for a super. Now Nano might just take it with 100 meter available, but he whiffs the 6A.
Oh no!
Sodelic manages to get the 5A. And Doll just sweeps it.
Sodelic was mashing for his life there. Please, 5A.
Yeah.
Get him.
Great air throw to catch Nano's movement, but no conversion there. Gets the drill, however. This should be good corner carry. Drill again. There we go. Catching it. The no tech. 2D Oki, but Nano still gets out. Doll was just a little too far.
All right, and then Nano takes full advantage.
Oh,
pressure. Gets hit low. You're going to the corner. Yup. Bring the meteor on him.
Doll is nowhere to be seen now. Try to go for the extension, but
What's the
Sodelic
burst?
bursts. Volante
Yep.
from downtown.
Was not listening for it.
Nice assist. Swap sides with the
Steer hit.
J2C, but can't finish the confirm. Forced to block the drill.
Oh, and Nesson actually pushes Carl out so he can't continue his pressure. How
Wow,
efficient.
good JB, but Nano holding firm, doesn't burst. So Delic tried to bait it. He didn't route into super immediately. That's rough. Oh. And it's those small interactions that decide rounds here at the winners finals for Tex Now Detonator.
Yup.
Gets the slide. Nice 6A nice 6A to continue.
So brave not pressing it. Dear Lord.
Oh, great 2B.
Yup,
Gets
and we've
the
been
2C.
seeing that low hit all the
God, wasn't it
time.
the float for the conversion. These confirms are so sick. Doll is nowhere near Sodelic now. It's looking real rough. Caught
How
rolling at the end of it.
terrible.
This should be a burst, either on this interaction or the next. OD is available for Nano, though he can't seal it away. Ribcage
Oh,
and
now you
active
can't
mode.
burst. Ribcage is active. Okay.
Gets the 6A anti-air immediately. Oh my god, nearly converted it, but
Drop.
JB wasn't enough. And still throughout that, what nearly was a scramble, Nano gets the second game. He's up 2-0.
Oh no.
And we're seeing a character swap now. It
Character
looks like
select?
it might be.
He might just be wanting to go there.
He might take a
You
quick
know,
break and just
yeah, yeah.
reset his mindset.
Quick break.
Or immediately click bang.
Immediately to bang.
Or immediately click bang. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
We have seen his bang this tournament. It was fantastic. Let's see how it works here.
Yeah. Now, I would expect for this matchup that Sodelic's going to attempt to use nails in order to potentially chip out or chip out either Ribcage or catch Nano's movement. But the problem with the former, frankly, is that Nano doesn't really pop Ribcage too often in neutral. He usually sticks to active mode and just uses his movement in order to catch opponents and uses a great anti-airs in order to catch them out when they're approaching as well. And already we're seeing Sodelic spend the nails, but there's already 6 left. He's already used half of his nails within the first 10 seconds of the round. Immediately popping overdrive. Nano responds in kind.
Oh,
Got a couple of hits, but no conversion.
Misconverts.
And now suddenly, Rebang.
Oh, this is
No
Booby too. That
seals.
hurts.
Dealing with Izanami. Guard broken off of the cross trigger. No confirm there. Great 2D, but doesn't get the conversion. Nano pops the crush trigger in active mode now. Next round, he's going to have a ton of burst meter to work with. IAD's over with the bits, gets the hit, so Delic looking like he's not going to burst and just willing to take the round there. Oh, Nano just barely
Wait a
unable to
minute.
squeeze out the damage. Okay.
Oh,
Now, we saw it right at the end there. Nano popped the ribcage in order to close out the round, but Sodelic used only like 4 nails, and Nano's barrier was chunked out significantly.
yup. Now Bang does have a lot more movement options than Carl, so we are seeing Sodelic use that to try to compete in the air neutral. But Nano's
feels
just
like-
so clean right now.
Yeah, it just feels like Nano just has his number in terms of movement and just able to use the bit so well in order to cover that spacing. A bit of a... And the
Nano
overdrive
was
doesn't
able
really
to
come in
avoid that
clutch,
entire
but
thing. Oh, no, danger state.
gets clipped by the 2-2-A. Ooh, looks like he missed what might have been a 2-2-A JB, not too sure. That's looking not so great. Nails barely clip Nano, but doesn't matter too much. Nano manages to get out of danger state relatively unscathed, given the amount of damage Bang can do on the right hit. Lets Sodelic out of the corner now. 4 nails left, but bits are coming back and back and back. The resource cycling from Nano is there.
And we're just seeing Sodelic try to chase him down, and Nano just running so successfully until he gets hit there.
Yeah.
All right, Poison.
Good hit,
Look
nice
at the
conversion.
damage.
Gets the corner carry. 6A, OD, this might just be it.
And we've seen that so much this set. Yup, super, and that's going to close it out.
Yeah.
See you later.
And Nano moving on to grand finals in dominating fashion, looking like the person to beat in this bracket. Out of all of these killers, Nano somehow is king.
Yeah, I mean, Izanami. You have to have a villain for your game to work.
He's a Nami, sure, but I mean, it's Nano. Like, the way how he pilots this character is something different. I can't emphasize it enough. Like, Yes, you know, yada yada yada. Izanami,
Yeah.
extremely good character.
He's an army, yada 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 yada
But-
yada. I had to say it because
Oh, I mean,
that's
yeah.
obligatory. Everybody does.
Super good character, and on top of that, is a very, very good pilot.
Oh
And
man.
now we're
So we're
moving
gonna.
on to. Sorry, yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have Bananakin versus Eri next, right?
Mm.
And we've seen Eri be able to move around with Lychee, like completely different from anything we've seen before, right? Launch the staff, knows exactly where it's gonna go. Utilize the call perfectly to go to the staff to navigate out of the corner or to cross somebody up with a hit, and it's just been immaculate. I don't know how that's gonna work against Kokinoe though. I always mention it. Kokinoe has very commanding control over neutral. Those gravitons can really bring you back and forth and mess up what you want to do. So it'll be interesting to see it.
Yeah.
By the way, this is just loser semis.
This is just loser
Just saying.
semis, by the way. Oh, this is loser's final? No, this is loser semis.
Yeah, loser semis,
This is
guys.
loser semis,
Bananakin and Eri.
Yeah, 3 out of 5? Nah, it's 2 out of 3. Loser semis. What are you talking about? This isn't the finals match. It's semifinals.
Whew.
That is the kind of bracket that everybody was handed.
Everybody was handed.
Each of these players could easily be seen in like top 16, top 12s, top 8s.
Yeah, if you guys look through the bracket and look at the people that went 0-2, these are all top 8 players.
Like, all really good players.
Like, fantastic players that you're like, wait, they dropped before top 16? What do you mean?
Like, huh? And it's that one moment where you go, oh. And you have to realize that the path to get here was extremely difficult for both players. And I cannot emphasize that enough. I mean, if you look at the players that Bananakin had to fight in order to get here, it is not an easy path whatsoever.
Oh,
Especially, and Uri as well. Like,
I mean, literally, just name the last 2 players they faced. Bananakin had to beat Monarch to get here, and Eri had to beat Juken. Like, come on.
Like, that's already really tough for losers quarters.
Oh,
But,
man.
that's what you get, and all these players are just looking for dominance and their share of the 2K prize pot here.
Yep. All right, showdown between Sector 7.
Here we go. JB is blocked. Bananakin is cornered. Manages to teleport. Sets the graviton.
Yup.
Uri now in the corner, but Bananakin backs off. Doesn't want to commit too hard yet. With the teleport, definitely gets it done. That graviton
Nice
finally
confirm.
activates for the combo extension here. This should be great damage and good Oki. Yes. What?
You blocked! Oh, no.
That's a sign for what we'll see later on. DP
Doesn't
gets
punish
blocked.
the DP.
Yeah, no punish though from Bananakin. You got to remember, Lychee DP is not rapid cancelable.
Right.
6C is blocked. Conchon now. Nice extension. Not going to be a ton of damage, but remember, it's the... Wow. Maybe try to go for the reset there with the 5A there. Bananakin didn't bite. Gets the fatal, but no conversion. Counter assault from Marie.
Yup.
Another counter assault.
Counter
RC. Come back.
Yeah. Wants to confirm. Get as much damage as possible. Next confirm kills.
Whoa. Good wrench
Yup.
on. Burst
I
off
respect
both
the burst.
players. Nice adjustment for the
Beyblade.
height there.
Nice.
But
no,
it's
misses
a
the
little too high. That might
Not like
cost
this.
him. Whoa, goes for the
Goes
staff
for the
jump.
mix.
And there's that mix again that we were talking about, the side swap. Ah,
Oh boy, that's not right.
it's not okay. It's not kosher, but this is what you get. Counter hit JB.
But this is Kokinoe. Maybe she can teleport out of that mix-up instead of try to block it. So we'll see the options that Bananakin has. Really smart player.
Yeah, perhaps, but that will lose to meaties, and Lychee can always just trigger the staff whenever. So
Yeah,
that's just
it's
the-
more of a reaction, or a prayer.
I would say the latter.
Dash.
Tries to teleport in front of the staff, but you gotta remember it comes back. Tries to stall out the air movement, but still gets caught by the anti-air from Uri.
Fatal a little too far away to confirm.
Goes for the 6C, no dice. Uri maintaining
jump out,
posture. Blocks the 6B. Manages to etch out a counter hit. Maintains good positioning as well. Next mix will kill. Now time to guess. Boy, yeah, baits out the counter assault.
Very nice by Banana Ken there. Recognizes that Uri does not want to wake up super. He's going to counter assault. Let me just jump over him. I got the Captain Calidor out.
Yeah, simple as that. Trying to, yeah, Banana Ken once again trying to go for those 6Cs, but Uri is not biting. He's either not there in the first place or he's blocking them. Immediate burst from Banana Ken to keep him in the corner. 3C catches the backdash from Uri.
How dare you try to backdash in the corner against me, Banana Ken. Set up
no escape. Bunker is set up. 2-2B triggers. Good hit, forcing the burst out of Uri as well. Both players are out of luck in terms of active flow now.
Yup. 0-2, so
gets the reversal super.
Perfect.
This is
Bring
big.
him back down. The combo.
Gets the 6B.
Reset.
No! But just a little too far. Manages to... Oh my god,
Oh.
puts Uri and blocks out at the last second. That could have been terrible. And the JP barely connects. Banana Ken is up 1 game.
My heart.
They can't take it.
Why is it 2 out of 3?
Because we're in loser semis.
Please.
Have you seen
All
the
right.
games that nearly went to time? Let's not forget about those.
Oh, if this goes to time too,
I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
be
have a
shocked.
heart attack. I'm actually gonna have a heart attack.
Nice counter hit with the 2-2B.
Oh, fantastic confirm.
But didn't
Oh,
get
just
the
as I
activate on the
say it.
graviton. Yeah. Such a curse, but wow! From downtown.
Uh-oh.
Sets the
I smell
fireball.
something sneaky.
I don't know.
Left, right, high, low. Let's see it.
Goes
Oh,
low.
never mind.
Good
Goes
blocks.
a little,
Uri doesn't
little
have enough
safe.
meter for counter assault. Gets thrown now after the crush trigger. Remember, that's guaranteed.
Yup.
Uri has 50 meter now. Burst is still available for him, but he hasn't popped it yet. Somewhat surprising. You know, we've seen Uri use a lot of burst in order to maintain momentum.
Yeah.
Get out of dangerous situations, but Banana Ken just barely catches him with the fireball, routes into the super to lock out the burst from Uri, and now he's at set point.
Yeah, and we've been seeing Uri go to DP so much, and that's a complete contrast to those other sets where he almost didn't use it at all.
Yeah, and
Just-
you can definitely
Just goes
tell
to show
that.
how scary Banana Ken is.
Yeah, and I think on top of it, he wants to make sure that option is presented. I mean, we've seen Uri block like crazy in general. Like, you know, we saw him block the teleport cross up like literally 2 seconds ago, but looks like he wants to use that to maintain a threat. And right now, Uri on offense is certainly dangerous. The late RC catching Banana Ken trying to mash. Imagine thinking I was a minus.
Never me.
Goes for the 6C. Wow,
Wow,
bold.
and it works.
Yeah, Uri blocks it. Now he's out, but this is looking rough at this point. You're just going for a hope and a prayer, trying to get one last hit. If you get a burst out of Uri, that's enough. If you get anything more, that's just bonus. The JB
Oh.
barely hits. Banana Ken is about to hit active flow.
And Lychee doesn't have the staff, so Uri can't even represent the DP option. Has to block this out.
Not enough meter for counter assault. Active mode. OD. We're going to see a golden Tiger here, folks.
Wait a minute.
Here we go. Going.
Not
Gone! And Banana Ken steals the round away and takes...
Man, thief scientist. Are you
Now-
kidding me?
Hold that! My God! Never forget that it doesn't matter how far you are. If Kokonoe has overdrive available, and especially is in active flow, she will kill you.
My man came out, said, let me summon this Gundam Tiger, and let me hit you with the good stuff. Oh, that super so messed up. It didn't kill until the last hit. Oh, and that's a heartbreaker for Uri. He was doing everything right that match. Before that hit, he was on it perfect. All it took was one hit and then another mix-up, and that was it. That was the game.
That was it. That was the game.
And Banana Ken's gonna move on to the losers finals. See you later, Uri. That's why I had to win the tournament.
That's the semis, by the way.
Those are semis.
And now we've got another set coming in. This will be Sodelic versus now Banana Ken. And if I'm Sodelic and I just watched that set,
Guys,
I'm running some preparations, and this one's going to be difficult, but
yeah.
it should be a big one. We'll just have to see how it plays out. God,
Guys,
Woo.
please, please, please. For me, for the players giving us these great sets, go to the Matcherino.
Donate to the Matcherino.
Donate to the Matcherino. Use the QR code. Download the Text Now app. They're bringing you these matches. This would not be happening if it was not for Text Now. You download the app using the QR code, then you have to open it. If you've already downloaded it, thank you so much. Open the app, and it will donate, and then you can get everything set up to get the app working. You know, free unlimited calls through the United States and Canada. It's a fantastic service. They're doing great things for the FGC, and I just thank you again for bringing me these matches, because that just blew my mind. Bloody Golden Tiger.
You know how it is. If there's a chance,
Where there's a will, there's a way.
or there's a will, there's a way. But man, that just brings a grin to my face. This is BlazBlue, man. This is BlazBlue.
Yeah, my head has been hitting my hand, but the grin hasn't left my face for the last 10 minutes.
I got a big old grin in my face. I love this game. I love this. I love a good old fashioned Golden Tiger confirmed. Shout out to Tempest Tim though. Oh, I just have to shout out him.
And so Delic going with Bang right away, not going to the Carl. Okay.
Yeah, looks
Because
like
I want the movement options. I want the extra health. I want the 5A.
and they want the 3C. Bang players
Yeah,
love that
definitely want the
button.
3C.
They love that button.
Oh, but right now he's getting what he doesn't want. Getting hit in the face.
Yeah. Stuck now against Banana Ken's Oki. Great drive, however.
Yup.
Missed the micro
Misses
dash.
the micro dash. And then misses the micro dash again.
You gotta just raw command grab. That is not looking good. No Golden Tiger, no problem. I still got 4K overdrive confirms.
Jeez. All right. We're blocking. We're blocking.
Banana Ken wished to throw, but as one of our locals say, whiff throw
in
is
fighting
plus.
games.
Whiff throw is plus.
Let's be real.
It really is. And yeah, again, we're seeing that rollout. So Banana Ken likes to go for that mix when it'll look like the Super Ball itself won't kill. And from a limited understanding of labbing that out, it may be that the height of when Banana Ken gets the 5C depends on whether or not you can actually roll and get away with it. 'Cause there are times where Banana Ken can catch with the 2A, but it's a mad scientist mix.
Yeah, at the same time, he did make him block, and then the Graviton brings him forward, uses the 60, I believe it is,
Word.
to make it cross up.
It's a good hit, blue beat, but hey, we take those. Couple of seals unlocked now.
Hurts just as much. Oh, was looking for the roll 2, gets it, but no confirm.
Good whiff punish. Doesn't get the
Misses
micro dash.
his micro dash again. Tail of the tape.
Does get it there. God, I don't know how band players do that combo consistently. Oh, the nails
You're
whiff.
preaching to the choir. No more nails.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
No, it's not going to be another one. It's not another one. Not enough time. But it's super fireball mix now.
Chooses just not to take the damage instead.
Tried to reversal super. No dice. Gets out of the corner, however. Or rather, gets out of that situation.
Yup. And really looking for a reversal super right now.
Oh my god.
Uses the Graviton to force him to come to him and gets the grab. TRM. Oh no.
And that's the thing about Kokonoe Gravitons. You always have to remember, once that Graviton is set near you, you always have to move with the expectation that it's going to get triggered and you're going to get flung in a direction. If you're ready for it, you can be a little cheeky with it, but most of the time it just means get ready to block.
Yeah, and Sodelic sticking with Bang, not going to Carl.
Yeah, looks like he wants to handle this matchup with Bang alone. You may see a character swap if if he goes down 0-2. That's not uncommon in these kinds of brackets, but you just have to wait and see. Good J8 in order to catch up Banana Ken.
Well, I'll be honest, if Sodelic didn't miss those micro dashes, that would have been a completely different game.
For sure.
Well, a little drop there too. Great 2B. Very nice conversion. But then drops the nail conversion.
Oh, 6B gets blocked. IV on the 236A. There we go.
Up. Always
Bumper nearby
consistent.
for the mix.
Fantastic slide.
Nice.
Looking like Calvin Harris himself.
Nice.
Let me slide up all your nights like this. I
IV
left
back.
Toledo absolutely speechless.
Truly.
I'm sorry, chat.
All right, sets up the fireball. 6B knockdown. Pops the OD, but the electro trap's still going to go off.
Yup.
Bananakin might just be able to jail Sodelic. Nice delay on the 236A to catch Sodelic's dash. He has no seals, so his OD dashes are not invuln. Rolls out of the corner,
Rolls
but
out.
Bananakin manages to catch him regardless. Goes for the raw 6B.
And we've seen Bananakin do that, go to that option a lot, just dash up raw 6B. Yep, got a block.
Down. Good block on the J2C, however, comma, Bananakin always
block.
has more.
Yeah, doesn't block the Beyblade coming right after.
Rebel 3. Action.
Tyson would be proud. There is a bit beast in there, probably Dragoon. Metro Major.
Oh my god.
Oh!
That was sick positioning from Sodelic to make
Yep.
be just out of range despite the graviton and still get the hit after the fact. Whiffs the 5D though, but it's A-OK. Jumps out of the EA. Drops the combo.
punish though. You're killing me, Sodelic, please.
I was gonna say Bananakin's still in the corner, but the sides have swapped. Goes for the mix now. Gets the rollout.
Able to roll.
Sodelic gets caught out, presumably with an air unblockable there. Goes for the reversal super, but that's just a graviton set. That's not going to get too much. Feeling like there's almost a bit of desperation on Sodelic's part.
Yeah, he's getting the hits, but he's just dropping the confirms, and that's the worst part about it. No seals, they're not invincible.
Gets the counter hit JB. Well, the big thing is that it's like one specific seal that gives an invincibility on dashes, but frankly, I always forget which one it is. However,
It might have
3C
been.
Hold on a second. Pops the OD, just a 5B. And again, Sodelic trying to go for these reversal supers. I mean, they've gone
But
mostly
it is getting him out
unpunished.
of the situations.
Yeah,
Oh, I was
hit, and
expecting
that
to be able to
should be
block
it.
the orb.
should be ice. Oh, no. The
Uh-oh.
2-2-A didn't finish it.
Wait
So
a
the fireball.
minute.
There it is. Now it's time to block. Or not. Sodelic just got enough meter for a super here.
He has a seal. I think he has a seal.
And he
He
dies.
didn't have the seal.
And he died. He got counter hit. He mashed some button.
Yeah, maybe going for super. I
Maybe
don't know.
so.
But he sticks with Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, if he does clean up these confirms, I actually think this Bang can win this match, but he's got to do it. I like what I'm seeing in neutral. He's getting the hits. Oh, dashes into that though. And that's a big confirm 3K. Yup.
Good damage. Sets out the trap. Goes for the throw.
Instant burst.
Jumps over the 3C. Blocks the overhead. Now we're back to neutral, and it seems like Sodelic just can't land a nail. Something about Bananakin's movement is just preventing that.
And what was so sad there is he read the teleport but went for 6A instead of 5A, and the 6A was just too slow to contest.
He might have also gotten his input crossed up. Who knows?
Yeah.
Either way, didn't work out super well. Gets hit with the counter JB. No conversion from Bananakin, though. Wow, despite getting clipped by the nail, Bananakin still manages to fall and get the hit. Nearly 100 meter to go. This should be it there. Off to the Gatling gun,
Nice.
rocket. Not quite
Do it
enough.
again? No. Gets chipped out.
Yeah, there
stuff
it
barrier
is.
blocking.
Bananakin at set point now. At Tex now Detonator. Losers finals.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Feels like Sodelic just can't catch a break right now.
yeah, and all those hits he was getting last round, Bananakin's just like, I was tricking you. I just didn't want to see Carl.
What in the world was that? What was that?
Who knows?
He
Magic? That was
crossed up,
science.
got the hit, and then crossed under and still managed to get the hit with the conversion there. Had the fireball. Great 6D from Sodelic. Bananakin popped overdrive. It's time to party. Try to go for the cheeky throw.
Yup, it's
Goes for
still
6D,
there.
Gets blocked. IAD, and there's that same side. We've seen that before. Sodelic not biting on the burst
Does he have
bait.
the right seal?
Gets caught. Has the teleport
He does.
penalties. Okay. Gets the hit. A couple more
Can we get
seals
everything
now.
else?
But nothing after the RC. Tried to go for the instant overhead mix, but no dice.
All right, we got a hit though. This is the corner.
All right. Next hit could be big. OD is available for Bananakin should he choose to pop it. Just gets over it. He used the air option already. He's going to get caught by it. But it's not enough damage. Bananakin pops OD.
Only 4 nails. Only 4 nails.
Super Ball is
Super Ball.
out, and he gets caught trying the 3C to duck under it, but the graviton was already set, so the ball's trajectory was not high enough for Sodelic to duck under it. And that's going to be 3-0.
Oh, and that is such a shame. We started to see that bang come together at the end there, but
It just...
too little, too late. Just a sliver. Oh.
And again, it's just... When you're up against players like this, it's just... You have to be on the ball. And if you don't have that consistency, you're gonna get smoked. And it just... It is what it is, yeah. But... Jeez, I mean, that's just... It's tough when you got sets like these. But
Oh, yeah.
I mean...
Just every single one of these games have been down to the wire. And seeing any of them win wouldn't have been a surprise to me at all.
At this point, I mean, that's just the caliber of players that we have here for TextNow Detonator. And, you know, before we get into Grands, because that's going to be a big thing in and of itself, you know, we're gonna talk about TextNow real quick and just kind of go over a couple things, you know. Once again, I want to remind the people here that TextNow is sponsoring this event, and they are providing an amazing service. They're essentially providing free phone service, especially for if you're in the United States and Canada, you know, and they have like a ton of use cases in general. You know, you can use a second phone number if you have things like a side business, maybe you need to talk to family members or other purposes like that. Additionally, you can just spend a mere $5 and they'll send you a SIM card, and then you're set, and then that's it. You have TextNow, you know, great rates if you want to call international as well. And if you're in the US and Canada, again, like that's just straight up free, you know.
Hey guys, this is Art, the guy that's basically feeding everybody streams.
And Art has a
Hope you
couple of
guys
sales
enjoyed
as
the
well.
TextNow tournament. Just wanted to show one last time before the grand finals begin. This is gonna be Bananakin versus Nano. You know, Nano played pretty solid, made some pretty sick comebacks. Just wanted to shout out our sponsors. Of course, if you scan that TextNow QR code, you will donate $2 to the prize pool for free. So once again, huge shout out to TextNow as well as Matcherino. Without them, this would not be possible. And you know, like, let's show some love to the show some ads from our lovely sponsor. We've been going so fast. Yeah, once again, you know, shout out to our lovely sponsor at TextNow. You know, let's call up the Matcherino for a bit. Hope you guys been enjoying though. Oh, oopsies. Anyway, guys, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Make sure, yeah, like there's definitely 114 codes, guys, and there's 142 people in my stream at least. Shout out to all the restreams. You know, make sure you hit up that Matcherino page. I'm gonna show it on stream one more time. Before we get started. There we are. Sorry, I gotta get the correct size. Oh yeah, so once again, guys, we're at $2,193.52. Thank you so much to Text Now for hooking it up. Make sure you scan that QR code, and you know, shout out to the donors. You know, basically like having a pretty decent prize pool. A lot of people getting paid out. Shout out to the Matcherino platform for making this all possible. And yeah, you know, thank you once again to Text Now for hooking up this tournament. All right, guys. So you know, I'm not gonna hold you back any longer. Let me get that sound back, and we can get to the grand finals. Thank you once again to everybody involved, and shout out to the BlazBlue community for entering and holding it down. Seriously, like you guys came through, saw some dope matches today. Thank you.
But yeah, I believe we are back. And once again, just want to emphasize that Matcherino, hey, there's a ton of codes. And I see a lot of people in this stream at the very least. So, hey,
I'm saying,
make sure to use those codes. Get the players paid out. You know, it's important, and it helps support the scene, and it also helps support, you know, the TOs everywhere and just in general for Matcherino. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, we are moving on to grand finals now with Bananakin versus Nano. And
wait, before we get into the matchup,
sure,
I just wanted to mention to everybody that you download the app using the QR code and then open the app.
Yes,
that's all you need to do to download that $2 to the pot. If you don't open the app, it actually doesn't count. It has something to do with I have no idea, because that's stuff that's too intellectual for me. Even though I have a 160 IQ, I'm just saying. Really smart Azrael player.
Specialized,
exactly. So yeah, guys, scan that QR code. Show Text Now some love. We really would not have this going on without them.
Yeah.
But yeah, and now we can get into the tail of the tape with Toledo.
Jesus. All right. I mean, how do I put it this way? Bananakin and Nano. Nano hasn't really been in online brackets like that. The last time I had seen them at the very least was Boston Blue Beat. But Bananakin is a pretty known face in general in the FGCE, both through Persona, CF, and other things as well. And let's just say these are two titans that are clashing now for grand finals. Nano on the Izanami with amazing finesse, as well as Bananakin on the Kokonoe, the mad scientist with just so much tech and so much like play available. So this one's gonna be a good one, and get strapped in. Won't be surprised if we're here for quite a while.
Yep, science or magic. Which one are we gonna see?
Who knows?
Right. Blocking.
Keep in mind, this is a run back from earlier. Nano was the one to send Bananakin into losers in the first place.
Yup. And Bananakin looking for some revenge. Great tech from Nano. I don't even know how you saw that.
And a great anti-air as well from Nano. Gosh.
Good mash. All right, Nano. Show him how he sent Bananakin into losers in the first place.
Now show them what for. Sets down the ball. Active mode ribcage. Now it's time to party. Gets the 6B.
We got the overhead hit.
Yep.
And I actually think Super might kill after.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's,
overdrive.
It's no longer a might. Nano wanted to guarantee that there with the overdrive.
I respect it. Finish that up.
Over 5k damage. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. I don't know. You keep it safe. Keep it simple.
Yeah. Once again, Nano just backing off until the slide right there.
Calvin Harris.
Yeah, catching Bananakin. This will be good corner carry, and now it's time to deal with Izanami's Oki. Not enough meter for a counter assault. Looks like Bananakin got caught trying to jump out.
Yup.
Accidental side swap, but Nano still manages to get a hit
accidental
after the
quotation marks. That was planned. I'm not putting nothing past
Great
Nano.
usage of the bits to get rid of the fireball, and just barely backdashes out in float state to avoid the second one. Nano's movement and bit usage are immaculate.
Oh my goodness.
Blocks the counter assault, and that should be the game. No! Unable to
Wait a
convert
minute.
fully. Gets the 5B counter hit.
Yep. Catches Bananakin trying to mash, and Nano bringing it to 1-0. 2 more games, and that's going to be your Text Now Detonator champion. What are you going to do, Bananakin? What are you going to do? And the use of the bits to get rid of the balls before they reach are so smart. It takes away so many neutral options from Kokinoe.
Yeah, especially because, you know, in those situations, it's hard to tell if you can just deactivate and then back off in time, right? So knowing how to send those bits accordingly and react so well to the ball's placement is just beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Right now, we're seeing more of that bits usage, right? Just backing off, sending the bits out, letting it do the work, maneuvering so well outside of there. Graviton Fireball, no problem. I'm just going to move around it, send the bits out, and still manage to keep Bananakin at bay.
Yeah, and this neutral is just so immaculate. But, okay, Bananakin lands a hit.
Yeah, tried to go for the 6C there, but Bits managed to catch him out. However, in the resulting scramble, Bananakin getting the hit. Opposite of the Fireball, because he wants to get rid of Nano quickly. But Nano's been chicken blocking in order to avoid a lot of the mix there on that setup.
Use some barrier up, that's fine.
Great anti-air once again, landed just in time for it. This is going to be good damage. Next hit will kill unless... Whoa!
Okay. So the drop happened, but it happened during the float state. So when Bananakin tried to go into punish, he still had access to the head and phone 6A and was able to counter hit with that. That is ridiculous.
Got the 6A, RC, and then converted beautifully. Jesus.
And Nano was trying to go home, trying to end this entire thing early.
He's trying to order himself some dinner after this. That's what I'm saying.
With how much he's gonna win?
Yeah, you going to a steakhouse. Great JB to catch up Bananakin's movement there.
Oh,
low pressure
gonna have to
now.
detonate. There we go. The slide was blocked. Bananakin went for a punish, but the bits followed up with it, making it safe. You have to watch out with that against Izanami.
Probably tried to go for a throw punish there, given how minus slide is. Command. Oh, never mind. Just regular throw, actually.
Grab.
Yeah.
Forces the burst out.
Bits are out. Can't move out of the range of the 2-2B.
Oh, but the drop. Oh, no. Bananakin might be feeling the fatigue. He's been playing a lot.
Nano pops the burst. Does not want to give Bananakin a chance. Wants to take this round here and now. Go up 2-0. Once again, that slide. Sends out the Meteor. Bits still managed to cover. Puts himself in a danger state, however. That means...
couldn't block there. Danger state.
Might be able to just kill straight up here. Yeah, Bananakin takes the round. Keeping himself alive.
Oh, and Nano is hungry for it, but Bananakin's saying, I haven't eaten yet either. I've been sitting here playing. Give me the money.
Graviton is at the Meteor.
Yo, Meteor from cross screen hits. Oh my goodness.
It's catching out the 2-3-6B attempt. It's just, golly, man. Just the way how Nano is able to cover space and maneuver around it at the same time is just insane.
See the chase down on the backdash like he knew. He's like, I'm just gonna keep dashing. I know you're not blocking.
Gets the slide now. Burst is available for Bananakin. Immediately pops it.
And this is danger state. Nano does have to watch out here. Gets caught on his float.
There's no overdrive available for Bananakin for the rest of this game. There's no Golden Taker available as an option here anymore. This is just going to have to be raw damage. Big hill to climb for Bananakin. Nano's about to have all the resources needed in order to get out of here. Clipped by the Super Ball, but no follow-up.
Gets hit low.
Again, yeah. Burst is available, immediately spends it on that next hit. Pops ribcage from full screen.
Gets away. All right. Ends the ribcage. Very smart. Doesn't want to go in the danger state for nothing.
Again, mindful of his resources and how he can spend it and get it back.
It's the overhead.
Yeah, he cleans it up, and now Nano is up 2-0 versus Bananakin. This is a big hill to climb. I don't know how you do it at this rate. You're up against Nano, who...
We've been seeing amazing adjustments from Bananakin, right? He's
sure.
been saying, okay, you want to get rid of my ball? Then I'm just going to be ready to throw like 3 more out before your bits can come back, and you're going to have to deal with it. If you're going to move directly above me, that's fine. Beyblade, Captain Calidor have the options. It's just Nano is putting this at a pace where Bananakin has to make too many decisions.
Look at that
And Nano
interaction
is
right there.
comfortable.
He set up the electric trap. Nano dashes out of there just barely and gets a hit and forces the burst out of Bananakin. Like, that is what we're talking about. That is the example of the kind of movement and play we're discussing here. A couple of scramble situations, but a bit in a JA will lead to a small conversion.
I can't believe he confirmed that.
Uses the bits, picks up. My pressure's not done yet, Bananakin. I still have more to show you.
And it's such amazing usage because the animation of the move covered the bits, so he didn't even see that they were being. Bananakin couldn't even see that they were being used.
Just gotta
Gonna
wait
be
for
in
that
danger state.
marker.
So
Gets a TRM, pops the OD. He wants to end it right now. Has active flow is available. Just barely not gonna have the meter as well. Nano finally gets it.
That's his entire barrier back though. Oh, here we go. Nice little hit from Bananakin. Let me see a long set, Bananakin.
All right, gets the 5C now. Time to block. Blocks the cross up. Gets hit by the throw.
Gets thrown though.
All right, barrier is barely available for Nano. Burst is though. What in the world? How did
It's like trigonometry. Come on.
Some sort of calculations were made. It looks like Bananakin wants to set up for a super fireball. Doesn't even need it. Manages to set the graviton and get the hit and take the round.
Yup. Went from almost dead to now you're dead.
Yeah. Bananakin finally in the lead in the game right now. Catching Nano's movement right there from the unfloat. Gets the counter hit slide, however. This is not
big
something,
damage.
Yeah, you do not want this if you're Bananakin. Combo drop, however,
It
might just take that.
Now something I think we're gonna have to start thinking about is the command grab. We haven't seen it at all. Ooh, gets the guard break, goes for a reset instead of the guaranteed damage. Okay, teleports. Gets hit by the last vestiges of the meteor.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Gets caught by the
Picks
slide.
up. You could just super right here.
Yeah, gonna take it. Bananakin at that rate, I don't think would have bursted anyway. That would put him at such a disadvantage going into a potential next round. And you already have a massive hill to climb, and you really want that overdrive in your back pocket if you can hold on to it. If you're a Bananakin.
Yeah. Well, I was more thinking, don't drop this. All right.
Once again, that bits usage.
He's already adjusted to Bananakin throwing more balls by throwing the bit and then using the meteor to negate the ball to get there. That is so smart.
Nice conversion here from Bananakin. Sets up the ball, gets the cross up this time, forcing the burst out of Nano.
Nano wants to end it here.
Oh, good
He
hit.
might not be able to.
Who knows?
OD?
Off this hit, this is definitely an OD into super. Just kidding, no OD needed. Bananakin finally on the board. 1-2.
Stays alive. And we're starting to see the tides turn.
Yeah,
Did Bananakin get hot? I said earlier he might be too tired from those games, but those might have just gotten hyped up.
I mean, Bananakin's been in this business for quite a while, and I'm sure he's kind of got his process set up, and that's extremely important. The physical aspect of the tournament can't be understated. It does weigh on you. However, going in 1-2, Bananakin managing to find something within him to claw his way back with a game.
Good match, okay.
6B whiffs, but no punish from Nano.
Immediate burst. Yep, keep him in the corner.
Sets the graviton, starting to block a lot more of those bits. 2C whiffs, probably was looking for 3C and got a misinput. Bit of an I'm not sure if that was an awkward burst from Bananakin. Depending on how long this round goes, may find themselves with a bit more of the burst gauge back, but still.
I still agree with it just because he was able to keep momentum and not get put in a terrible Oki situation.
Speaking of which, with the RC there after the bunker, it keeps up the offense. Nano was not prepared for it. Switches sides, and there we go. And as you were saying, it seems like Bananakin's got a lot more in the back pocket.
Oh no. Nano, now how are you going to handle this? So close to winning the entire thing. Don't let Bananakin steal it from you. Ooh, not a confirm, but still able to get a hit right after those bits. Ooh,
Drops the
goes for a
combo
reset
into
instead of
bits.
finishing.
6B, here we go. Sets the Meteor with the Orchid, active mode, and Ribcage. It's time to
Ribcage.
party.
Catches the no tech. How dare you? Gets the grab right after.
And that should
Just go
be
into
the
super.
round.
Okay.
A nice little
And
4K
that-
for his trouble.
And a nice little perfect, too. Okay, Nano.
3, action.
Match point. Will Nano become your first ever Tex Now Detonator champion?
Yes. Gets the bits after the slide. Bananakin pops the OD.
Yep, good punish on the normal.
No follow-up after the Graviton, not sure why. Just both of them just jumping at each other. No air throws, no JAs, no nothing.
Oh, could have punished that.
Oh my God,
Great
gets
counter.
the hit.
Are we going to see a side switch here?
Yes,
Yes,
indeed
we are. Optimal. Oh, over it.
6B RC, not going to be enough to kill. However, with the barrier gauge this high, that's a lot of timer on the rib cage. Drops the combo, however, but 5B's into the meteor explosion.
So we don't hold me.
I cannot.
Come on, help me, please.
Ah!
Rib cage is out.
Jermaine grab.
He gets hit. Oh, he tried to burst made it too. He was using days.
It's okay. Gets the Beyblade. One last thing
Wait
will
a
do it.
minute.
Goes into active mode. One little bit will do it.
Hits.
You got a barrier for it. However, Bananakin
Fits.
somehow, some way finds the hit. Sets out the super fireball. It's time to block.
Oh, no, he
Gets
tries to
hit.
backdash instead.
Tried to look for the
Okay.
burst, but that's a 5C.
That's it. Nano is your Tex Now Blaze Blue Detonator Grand Champion. Nobody's better than him. He took it all the way from winners. Didn't lose a single game.
Single set. He did lose.
Single set. It doesn't matter.
You know, it doesn't matter for the story of things a bit. I'm messing
Phew.
with it, but golly, what an amazing set from both players. And jeez,
Oh.
this has been an amazing bracket, and I am glad that Matcherino and Tex Now got together to put it on. Because good lord, you don't get brackets like these every day.
Oh, definitely.
And
You definitely don't get practice like these.
yeah,
Like, oh my goodness. This entire tournament has been absolutely fantastic. I cannot overstate how grateful we are to Matcherino and Tex Now for putting this kind of event on for this community.
yeah. And I want to say shout outs to them and shout outs to the captains for also, inviting a fantastic and diverse set of players. We got to see a ton of different players at it today, right? And,
Oh, yeah.
The character diversity, the different players and regions and, people that are either newer or old heads in the game, right? So many different, people that came together to play BlazBlue. And that's part of the thing that I really love this community, man. Like,
Oh my goodness.
if you bring CF, the people will come, and I cannot understate it.
Like a game that's been going on for this long
Yeah,
to
that was an
have
awesome tournament.
this continued passion.
Congrats to Nano on taking that one. I'm gonna patch myself into the Discord commentators, so see what's up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Seriously.
Oh man. What an event.
Yeah.
What
Sheesh. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, honestly. It has just been absolutely bonkers. I mean, like, again, like I'm still like kind of in the afterglow of it all, just the amazing players and things that we got a chance to see. Like, it's just been absolutely nuts.
It-
Again, I really cannot understate just like the players that we got a chance to see and the different sets that we got a chance to see. Like, it has been absolutely bonkers. I believe Arturo has finally come in to join us. What's up, man?
Yeah. Arturo in the chat. You got to give a thank you to Arturo
Oh,
because without him, there's no way we would have been able to run this either.
Art has put in a lot of work for this event. Shout outs to him as well. Like, even yesterday, literally went from 3 hours with us here and went straight to Soul Calibur for NOBC. So again, shout outs to Art. That was, he's been holding it down quite a bit, and just want to show the appreciation there for someone that's been out there for fighting games for quite a while now.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
of
I
course.
was actually muted. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
all
hearing you
good, bro.
guys. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I couldn't even finish that Soul Calibur tournament. The homie that runs it, Sabin Deuce, he actually remoted into my computer to finish the overlay, so I was so damn tired. But yeah, I wanted to say, thanks to the BlazBlue community for coming through and supporting. This is really awesome. I could have chose any game, but I chose BlazBlue because I've always been streaming BlazBlue from back in the day with TSB, and the game had rollback, so I think it's a good time, and I believe the anime community would support and come out big, and you guys did come out big, so I want to give a thanks to everybody that entered the tournament, showed love, production, everybody that restreamed was really amazing. If you guys enjoyed this, please hit up Text Now, Matcherino, myself on Twitter. Really appreciate it. One of the best things you guys can do to support this event is scan that QR code, the Text Now QR code. That'll really help, And shout out to Text Now for throwing so much money into anime. They did not know what BlazBlue was. I had to sell it. I had to sell them on it. But yeah, here we are.
Yeah, man. Again,
Yeah.
really appreciate that, and I'm glad that the community got a chance to show up and show out. And there's other big events that are going on. There's stuff like this where you really need to kind of have a blockbuster, and I really do appreciate having the chance to commentate over it because
Yeah,
it really it's. Whew.
I'm super grateful that they considered me to commentate this game. I mean, from my scene, we started in BlazBlue with me and like 2 other guys in our basement with everybody else playing Street Fighter 4. Well, in a place called Game Underground, with everybody else playing Street Fighter 4.
Yep.
So to see BlazBlue still alive and well in 2022, that's
it's great to
just
see.
unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
play what you love. Support what you love. The FGC is like a bunch of sub communities, but we all want the same thing. To support the games that we love. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just a quick moment just to mention, there's a ton of other online brackets that are always going around. Tons of community figures that you may have gotten the chance to see restreaming the game. Definitely have a lot of events going out. If I remember correctly, the next really big blockbuster like online event is probably going to be World Serpent Championship from Chixama, so that's going to be pretty big. And I believe will also be supported by Matcherino because again, like Matcherino's been really big for the scene, so just keep that in mind.
yeah, guys, just think about how far we came. So, like 4 or 5 years ago, when I started working for Matcherino, I had to convince people to use it, and I thought it was snake oil. And then at NLBC, I was paying people out manually, but I was really trying to boost the pots. And here we are, a couple of years later, done so much for the scene. Now everybody's on it, so couldn't be more happy with that.
Yeah.
Because I already knew, being in the scene for over 20 years, that the prize pools was one of the rough points in the FGC, and I wanted to do what I could to increase it. So, and everybody's doing an amazing job crowdfunding. I'm so happy.
But yeah, once again, appreciate that a ton. And if you get the chance, put in a code or two, to help out with it. Always appreciate it. That's all I gotta say. Just once again, thank you guys for coming along. Thank you to the players for showing up and giving us really a massively entertaining BlazBlue. Thank you to Matcherino and Text Now, and thank you Art for recommending CF here. I'm glad the community got a chance to show its stuff.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, you guys said all that I could say. I mean, yeah, thanks to the players for showing out, showing their unique characters and their dedication to the game. Thanks for everybody that tuned in, that actually came in to watch and see this amazing event. And if you like what Text Now is doing, sponsoring FGC events like this, please, guys, scan the QR code and open the app. Right?
Yeah, please, guys. Yeah. We are trying to get these companies to do more and invest in the FGC, but we got to show them that we here, guys.
Yeah. So scan the QR code, open the app, and not only does it show them that we're showing support, it also donates to the players. Like it really is a win-win. And I do use Text Now, so I do recommend it.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, I think that's all we got to say. Once again, it's been a wonderful stream, and we'll catch you guys around maybe next time if we get the chance here. So
yeah.
All right. Yep. Thank you guys so much once again, guys.
Yeah.
Catch y'all later.
See y'all around.
Thanks, everybody.